about a monkey named Wukong.
What is this?
There's literally a
Hey,
book called Journey of the West about a monkey called Wukong.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
awesome.
Goku is based off of.
Ian, can you resend me Fudge House's image? I don't know what
His
I did
image?
with the one I cropped. Yeah,
All right, sure, no problem.
I guess.
Thank you.
Oh wait, I just realized maybe I can use the ones that I used to make up those funny ones of you in the chair.
Probably. I'm gonna try and find this image. I'm on a different computer than I have it on normally.
Gosh, always an excuse with you.
But I can find it.
Nah, I found it. You're good. You're good. I got it.
Sure.
Thank you, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in my hands already. Perfect.
Nice. Oh my god, it's so nice outside, guys. This is crazy.
I know, right? Isn't it crazy how like it went from 100 degrees to 73 degrees overnight?
Dude, like a 25-degree change. Nuts.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy right now. I might go inside though just because of mosquitoes and whatnot, but it's great.
I'm silly. Why do I do that?
Gotta get a net.
Yeah. Well, so last time I put out the bug zapper, which worked
Well, that's right.
too well. So many bugs hit it. It was smoking all night.
Hi.
Did you start charging the community? A little roundup fee.
Hmm. Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool thing. Just like kill all the bugs for the whole neighborhood.
Come by and clean out the little things and just charge them for using their electricity and their resources. You just hang it there and
Once people start paying you for the service, then you do what Chad was suggesting, where you release a bunch of bugs in the neighborhood. Like, hey, you gotta pay me to kill the bugs out here.
What's up, guys?
Now that's
Whatever.
just a good idea. Like nature is all about balance, and there's not enough monsters out in the wild.
He's gone.
There's
I'm
plenty.
just advocating for better monster population.
Is that what you're advocating?
That's all I'm advocating for. Better monster population. And it can start right here on Fudge House Monster Farms.
Welcome to Fudge House Farms. You boys, you boys hungry? Let's get some food. So first we stop off at the refrigerator. Gotta fill my sack of food up. You boys, where's Stan at?
Oh no.
I'm here,
he's right
dog.
I see you, man. I see you. Alright, so Darth, Bernie, you boys looking far too small. We gotta put some meat on them bones. You twice my height, half my size. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
You look over at Brock. This man, you should have been a Fudge House, Brock. Look at you. You got the right build for it. Look at that belly. And I try and slap your belly. That's the right. That's the sound you want to hear when you.
And it's like
it's
solid though. You hit it and it's like solid. He's got like a beard guy.
You know what?
But it's like
This
very
man's got
like
too much
muscular.
I'll slap my own
Think
belly
of-
then. You get a nice drum beat going off on my belly. That's the noise you want to hear. That's a Fudge House belly right there.
Oh.
Come on, Darth. You don't want to be skinning bones like all of your little follower friends there. And I point at Viz and your other zombies.
I am mostly bones.
That's not what you want. You want some of that nice fudge. Now come on down to the fridge. We'll get you something good.
Dude,
Have you been keeping food in my
maybe back
fridge
ribs?
that's specifically for corpses?
In the fridge?
That's what it's for. To keep them from decomposing.
I've been eating that meat, damn it. That
I
can't be.
really wouldn't do that. I strongly suggest that you don't do that.
I tell you what, these unseen servants of mine, they ain't too bright. I tell them to collect the meat from the fridge. They don't know what's what.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat any meat that's in the fridge. Regardless.
Damn it! Yeah. We gotta portion
He's like
off some
eating
areas.
something still. Like he's like eating a whole piece.
Wow, what terrible news. Anyway. um DM. I think I still need to update my character sheet to level 12 in
So you're telling me something that you need to do in your words. Just
yeah.
kidding. Yeah, I got you. Give it one quick second. This is like super hyper sensitive right now. Like anything I do.
So
it's
my
like,
founder understanding you, it sounds like we've been eating the bodies of this one's army.
Well,
Right?
I haven't put anything in there yet, so
That's a problem. I apologize if you've been eating some of my scraps, because I have been feeding it out to everybody.
What's the boy Bernie have at least 3 slices of steak from the bodies downstairs?
When the boy needs to grow, we had to give him some.
that's why his diarrhea's been so bad.
Wait, what?
Bernard,
I haven't had
how's that
diarrhea.
coming through on you? Are you wiping? You need to make sure you stay clean down there. You're gonna get something real nasty.
I don't want to talk about this.
Oh, not a problem, not a
It's
problem.
natural to
You
talk
talk to
about
Jonathan
the
me, and we can
bottom.
presto you when you get issues. He gonna get the wrath real bad.
Natural, Bernie, to talk about your bottom problems. Hey, we're a party. We happen to be traveling together quite often. Hey, we should know when people are having stinks from their butt.
He's right. Brock is right. You do not worry about telling the lower levels. We are the nobility. They are there to clean your behind. You can feel free to tell anyone.
I could like arcane lock your pants closed. I can arcane lock your pants closed so the poop doesn't come out if that's what you're worried about.
I don't know where you guys get off thinking I have diarrhea. I'm fine. I'm fine. Jesus. Say it one more time, and I'm a third one of you.
You're just a little concerned because you ate quite a bit of the meat from the bodies downstairs.
You haven't been gaining any weight since you've been eating that meat. You must be losing it somewhere.
It's because they've got worms, so you guys have worms probably now. But luckily they're not stomach worms. They're they eat part of your brain.
They're eating my brain. Say what now?
I feel fine.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna be
So-
honest. I did kind of think it was spaghetti at one point. I wasn't sure what I was eating. It may have been a worm.
Is it okay that I knew?
You knew the whole time. Didn't say nothing.
Like, sure, I just thought you all liked and enjoyed this kind of thing. I was just going along with it.
Yeah, it's not cannibalism for him because he's like underground dwarf guy. It's different for them.
Yeah,
You take
that's
that
right.
back. There, God.
Yeah.
Underground dwarf.
I thought it was like a slur, and I wasn't allowed to say it. But if that's what you want me to call you, I'll call you that. No problem.
All right then. All right.
Dwarf
Now,
are
let's
under you, none's under the Delgar.
look at carbohydrates tonight. We are moving away from the meats. One baked chicken for each of us, and then we
So-
move on.
I'll let you guys know though. I will when I arcane lock the freezer. I'll tell you guys the password once I do it. You guys have any good ideas for the password for you guys to
Ranger
get in?
10 rules.
Ranger 10 rules. I have a feeling you're going to suggest that for every door. So why don't we hold on to that one for the one that you think is the most important?
Ranger Ted rules 2?
That just gets
You know
longer.
what I always thought was the best trick? You put a sign on the door and it says pull, but you have to push.
Yeah, all right. Bit of an IQ test. Only us geniuses can get in there.
It's amazing how well it works.
I was thinking it would be funny.
Sure,
to
I
arcane-
understand. You pull?
Yeah, see, there we
And
go.
it says
It's already
pull?
working.
See, that's a perfect example.
Seems like I understand then. If you're all saying I'm getting it right.
Brock, you are just the man for the job.
There was. Appreciate you. Thank you for understanding greatness when it stands in front of you.
Only I could give you a pat. I'll use Mage Hand to pat you on the back because I don't want to have to move over there. You're a good man, Brock. A very sturdy man. My Mage Hand can't even move you.
All right. Not many can.
So you guys hear a vibration coming. Ring, 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 ring. Who has the device?
I think you guys took it from me.
I wouldn't have it. I wasn't around at that
I
point.
thought I threw it away.
Did Gil have it when he died?
Oh,
Whoever
yeah, Darth
has it or
threw
had
it.
it, Darth threw it. So then Darth, it's on your, it's in your coat. It's like.
God damn it. I'd pick it up, I guess. This is Darth.
You're right back, boys.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Still listening.
It's been some time. I've been doing extensive work on the propriety in which we've gathered. Chosen Churros has now competed with Leviathan Churros at a low margin of 1 to 0.25. We really need to step it up with some backing and financing, perhaps some advertisements. I had recently sent over the brochure. I was wondering if you had any questions, comments, concerns, or some would say full authority, like a POA usually goes to Eminem, and to make it easier for your decision purposes, of course, but totally a non-optional opportunity before you.
Yeah. I've got we looked at it and it seems like a lot of really great stuff on there. First thing I want to say though is that we're really busy here at the farm, mostly not even really making churros. So I get where you're coming from. Definitely it's been on the back burner.
Right, so you now bought property to produce churros in mass without having to depend on you to make batches on the go during your camping? That's ingenious.
Yeah.
How much
Maybe
did it
maybe we
charge?
make
Like the
maybe we,
coffers were not touched for this purchase.
yes. Maybe we start advertising it as farm fresh fudge from Fudge House Farms and Ranger Ted approved. Also, we'll write that on there.
Ranger
And
Ted
maybe
approved and Fudge Farm.
yep,
Fudge
you
fresh.
get it. You get
Doing
it.
thumbs up.
Take it to the marketing boys, and I'm sure they'll whip something up pretty good. I'm not a I'm just an ideas man.
Right, so you're saying that I should put under our property listings for the company, of course, and M&M Holdings, the Fudge House Farms.
No. I myself, just Darth, personally own them, and no one else.
Who's he talking to?
Wait, I own part of it too.
That's right. I'm sorry. Just me and Bernie personally own it, and nobody else.
Yeah, so
we
could list beneficiaries or authorized signers at any time, but should I come and send a courier to bring over examples of the type of propaganda ads and other services we offer to see whether or not you're interested? Oh, and I could procure a map of other competing businesses. They might not be farms, but you could
Yeah.
absolutely be influencing what they are doing nonetheless. You are food after all. If you don't produce or you don't trade like you used to, whoever had your properties, then what was the name of the facility before you acquired it?
Couldn't even begin to tell you.
Wonderful. We don't know where we're starting. I like it. Well, you should absolutely get out there and start meeting them. I will zap on over a map. I don't quite know who's in charge of all of them, but once you know where they are, you can send over a message with your message stone, and someone over there, like an ambassador or the treasurer, or some whatever titles they might carry, will usually pick up.
If we're lucky, we'll be in charge soon, so I wouldn't worry too much about who's in charge right now.
There's many businesses. I've actually heard the Marquis are recently expanding, talking about
Marquis.
emerging. Be
You
careful
guys,
on whose toes you step. There are many families who might not deal in your produce or crops, but their wares, like gems and whatnot, are influenced by who you do and don't cooperate with. Also,
it's a
you'd
good point.
imagine they also have their feuds with others. I heard there's these twins who were destined to kill one another. The war is still feuding over 300 years.
Hmm. Hey, I look at everybody. I put the stone down like like to my chest, and I look at everybody and I go, "You guys feel like getting involved in a blood feud, or are we gonna pass on that?"
And chew on that rock you got there.
Yeah, wait, could we hear Eminem the whole time?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Oh, it's like
But-
speakerphone.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! How do I turn
That
that
might
off?
prove to be a quite mighty
You
fine.
trying to pull here, boy. This is the Fudge House Farms. It is
Yeah.
not owned by you. You are my son. Therefore, it is mine.
Yeah, Dad. Sorry.
Wait, are you with the Claremont Fudge House?
That's right. That's right. The one and the only. The only. No,
There
there's
is
three.
only one Fudge House in debt, so that would make sense. It would be you.
So
Yeah.
there are 3 Fudge Houses. Thank you very much. I have adopted.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's right. I
Well,
forgot he's
then
my
this
dad. now.
means I can add him to my repository of clientele. I'll be able to pull more noble-based clients with using that name and floating it around. I'll give you guys I'll say, noble discount, 20% from all services.
Listen, I've been around the nobles many times, so I understand the need for money management, but we don't need M&Ms, so we are A-OK. That's all the acronyms I know.
Yes, I see. Give me a persuasion at disadvantage. That was great.
So anyway, are we gonna get involved in the blood feud or no? What do you guys think?
Could be fun.
I feel like we'd be pretty good at it, but I don't know whose side we should take. Should we just see who's gonna give us more stuff, or is this gonna be like something we actually care about?
I
Well,
believe
we should be on the good side, right?
Sure. The
the
side with
gentleman,
Cast that. Never
Yeah.
mind. I don't see you. I can't cast that shit at you, I don't think.
the individual on the stone there, had mentioned that in need of messenger. Could be that. I'm quite
Yeah.
good with these nobles. We go
That's
talk
right.
to him.
You have a way with words, Brock. Certainly, I've noticed that about you.
And is
Oh,
that
cool.
is that-
Imagine any of you dare to talk to
I
him
don't
like
know.
I
I
could.
don't know that guy's last name. What is his name? I heard it's Brock. Brock what? I need
Oh,
this down
don't
for
worry
my
about
record.
it. We don't worry about it.
Yeah, he didn't want to
Ooh.
take the Fudge House
An
name, so
off-the-books
he's just
kinda
not a
man.
Fudge House.
He's an
I like that.
employee.
Brock, I will honor you a 30% discount on private services.
You
Sounds
you're
quite
buying-
like the deal. Not sure what 30% of, but send me a letter and I'll give it a once over. Once I learn how to read.
Yeah, we're working
I
on
can
it.
absolutely send it in braille, send it in a
Yeah, like
mockery
pictures.
letter. I can send
Pictures
it
or
with a
something.
mimic voice or a parakeet so they can verbally tell you and inform you. They can remember things up to 30 days. I can send you a new one if you
a
lose it or
bird.
if you
Bring a
dies.
bird.
I can send. Okay, that comes with a premium. I will charge an extra 100 gold just for the initial processing of having to send it over. But once I charge you the
Super
100, it is
cool.
yours.
Yeah. Brock,
and
Not
Miss
check
sure
out
what
your
I'll
bird.
do with the bird, but
Send the parakeet. My young lad would like one. They'll send 2 dogs should get one as well.
All right, that'd be pretty cool.
A
Actually,
bundle. I'll even take 10% off because you're buying 2 together.
is that
They
10%
always go
and
better.
the 30% and the 20%? Do they stack?
No. Brock has chosen to do no business with me yet, but we will have private services.
All right.
I rather
Well,
like this service. It's pretty good.
okay. So, can you tell us more about these twins who are feuding, or I guess the map that you're going to send us of the surrounding area as well? Maybe we can just find it on our own.
Oh, well, think of it this way. The map has arrived. You guys.
Holy shit.
You see it, a literal parchment just pop out of nowhere and begin to unravel itself before you.
presenting none other than a business map of the east side of Lisperia. You see, there are multiple businesses. Your land influence reaches as far as there is light. The shadows we have yet ventured and do not yet have influence nor reach.
So full.
Diamond dogs? Would I know of the diamond dogs?
Yes, they are Tabaxian ran Dwarven miners. And these Tabaxians are ruthless. They are super chill, super nice. They know how to party. But when they go into the mines, they get these bitches working. And only they are the ones who go under, them and the workers themselves. No one else has ever entered the Diamond Dog's mine.
Yeah. But that's where we would get gems from if we needed gems, probably.
Like they're one of two gem dealers. The Marquis are the second gem dealers. Where they source them has always been a mystery. The Diamond Dogs and the Marquis have never been friends, but the Marquis purposefully built their empire on top of the hill looking over their mines to always threaten it.
Oh my God,
The
guys, look at
Fudge
the map.
House?
There's a dragon.
It's the Fudge
Yes,
House.
the dragon is the overbearing shadow that destroys many things. Businesses
It's
don't
the
usually
Fudge House.
success.
I would tell you, the Diamond Dogs. They're a legit business. Quite a lot of money. Might be good to get in business with him. Maybe supply him food.
Oh,
If not,
yeah.
maybe even take him over.
They've got people working in mines. Those people need to eat. Hard to grow food down in a rock cave, I imagine.
That's what I
Sometime-
was gonna say. You can't eat gems.
You would know Brock. 1 sec. Just copy.
Unless
and
you
paste.
know
Sometime I
what happened
groove
to
mine. We were digging up to see what we could find. We ran a tunnel right up in there. We had to scurry butts back so quick. I felt my tails on fire. They're quite feisty group.
You know
But
Klein
they
Arid
definitely
by
have quite
name,
a bit of gems. And they're valuable.
and that's the Diamond Dog leader. Brock would be able to tell you guys about that. About Klein Arid, how ruthless
Why
they could
is
be.
Fudge House
Right,
Farms on
Arid.
fire?
Bernie
Is it a
literally
female or a male?
burned the shit out of it. It's a female. Thank you for asking.
That's fair. That's
Right,
a good
Arid.
point.
She's been a ruler for quite some time of the Diamond Dogs. I'd say that I like her too much. She's done some dealings with the Durgar in the deep. But she's a tough cookie. They do have the riches, and riches do bring more money, which brings more food.
You guys hear Eminem.
Now you all wanted to know about the twins. Scarlet Whispers and Midnight Elude. Brothers and twisters, brothers and sisters they are. And yet they were born insufferable by their parents, forced to the material plane to live their lives until only one came back alive. They despise each other so much, but everything they think they can hear in each other's minds. They were born together, separated by force from the father's powers in the Feywild. But since they've been above surface, they have yet to give a striking blow. Every mercenary they hire has died conventional and unconventional deaths. But they are always hiring to try to assassinate the other side.
You know maybe where any of those mercenaries who died might be? Just
I
laying
can
around,
put
or
out who it is for a researching fee.
no? Okay, I'll sniff it out.
I'll tack it
this-
on as a backgrounds charge, hidden fees and all.
DM, being that they were hiring mercenaries, would this have been a job I would have heard about?
Yeah. But you wouldn't have ever accepted it, obviously, or else you. would
Yeah,
be
I mean,
super
it's not in my
upset.
nature to like.
But you would have heard about this feud for. I mean, this has been going on for 300 years.
I'm 130 years old, so I would have probably heard of it.
Yeah, the two that can never kill kill each other. But they also are, in comparison to your guys' business, mushroom farmers. One does the midnight shrooms, basically gene, which does the whole opposite of the scarlet gene. You guys don't know too much about them yet, but they are in their own business, which is why they're on the map. They compete with each other in a war, and they compete with others in business in general. But crossing them, they are always ready to fight because they're constantly in tensions.
You know, mushrooms make a good stew. I'll just say that right there. It could be quite delicious.
Mushrooms are gross.
You gotta eat your food. Grow up big and strong, like your pappy.
Also,
Here's a point there, boy. Can't imagine you staying as small as you are. You're gonna blow over from the wind.
yeah. Or
I'm
you know,
growing.
Afraid for you.
I don't need strength when I got fireballs, guys. Come on.
that's a good point, actually.
Does make a good point. Magic does fix all the problems in the world.
Well, let's just hope the enemies don't blow on you. You won't fly away.
I can fly.
Wait.
So
Right,
overall,
these
do you
guys.
there, he
consider
checkmate.
that this
He's
entire
about
map
invincible.
That's the brilliant mind of a fudge house. He's
As he
always
said,
got
like as Brock says he's about invincible, he slaps Bernie on the back.
Oh
Like,
god.
already slapped.
Oh god. I'll do a strength check right there. That's probably not gonna go over
Ooh,
super
okay.
well. Yeah, I'm super weak, guys.
Did I roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Where's Brock?
Why do I have exhaustion 6?
What do I just do in athletics
Yeah.
or strength?
You can do athletics if you want. I mean, you're proficient.
Oh man, it's an advantage.
Well, luckily you have the higher end. Easily enough, you outpower good Sir Bernie.
Sorry, there must have been a wind blowing.
Could I do like a like acrobatics check or something to make sure I don't like fall? Because I definitely stumble with the hit.
Sure.
Oh, thank God!
Yeah,
It hovered on
Good.
a 1.
Love that.
Yes. So Eminem interrupts.
Is there anything else you want to know about it at this time? Otherwise, you could just kind of call out their name as you hold onto the stone and it'll reach out to their representative.
What's that abandoned looking dock at the far left side? That's something we could take over for free.
Many have tried. Absolutely. That's what we call the lone dock, but there's so many names from the people who go and come back telling us the stories and things they experienced there. You got to consider that nobody has ever came back and told us the same story twice. We've even sent back the same man 5 times. The man's been changed each time. Completely different personality.
How do you know it's the same guy then?
As we sent him with markings.
What if they copied the markings?
What kind of markings are they like?
And they sent a dedicated man with wounds that are hieroglyphed to make sure that we would know it was him.
That's pretty freaky.
Do they have any good
Sounds
food
like
down
some
there?
very impressive stuff.
We do have necromancers in our business and services for tracking, not trucking, and let's say you have someone taking under your coffers and need to know who. M&M services, more money services, here for you.
That sounds great. This is why we gotta have M&M, guys. More money.
Making a good point. I like money management, so I don't have to think about it myself. I don't really care about the monies. It just
Would we
needs to
like
be.
to add Fudge House Farms to the family policy? It comes at a discount per member.
Bernie,
It sounds like we have 2. Maybe we have a
family
unlisted.
decision. Excuse me, you work for us now, Mr. Eminem.
Of
Bernie.
course.
Oh, so we said yes. Oh, cool.
We need 2 at least, 2 of the 3, and you and me agreed, so it looks like we are signing up.
I think stands away. Darth's gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's a vote, right?
Darth is
Between-
just seething. He's like, I don't know what to do with these people.
I'll be honest, I think Brock should get half a vote. The man's he's a good soul, and he's coming with us everywhere. Brock, you get half a vote.
Appreciate it. But I'll leave my vote to you.
Good, because you were outvoted anyways. All right, then. Where do we start?
As long as you keep my coffers full, I'll be happy. Every once in a while, I'll maybe make a request.
All right.
So whose side are we gonna fight on, guys? Who's the good one? Eminem, do you know who the good one is?
There's a few okay, I'll break it down for you. A Yama fool just past the twins. She's a chef, but a woman warrior. And we do not use that term to describe what genre she is. We say it because it is a title she carries. The woman warrior is the sole individual woman of the tribe who fights for all the others. No other woman is allowed to hold the blade but this one. She is most excellent and skilled and has beaten more men than men have ever challenged. She is a chef at heart and she runs a hell of a boat business. She'll come to the shores and people will come on board. She'll take them out to sea and catch fresh, provide to them. Often pirates try to raid and she is not one to dwell with.
We do need to celebrate our new farm. How about a nice seafood dinner, boys? How do you feel about that?
Not the most inclined to go down on a boat. When we're here, I'd like to stay on land.
You're an earthbound, my friend. You are very earthbound. You wanted to go into caves. You wanted to stay underground. You just dug a hole yesterday.
Seems quite quaint. Yeah, appreciate being in the ground and on the ground. It's nothing quite like the dirt.
Mr. Eminem, sir? I have
Yes.
a question. The
Yeah,
Diamond
very.
Dogs? Why does it look like a cat?
Well, the Tabaxis at heart are feline in nature.
So why do they call themselves dogs?
The confidence in the fact that they have dwarfs as their slaves mining the diamonds for them.
Oh, Brock, you're not gonna like hearing that.
How do you say that? Can't imagine I care any. That's stupid dwarves.
No, let your feelings
Somehow
out.
they done got themselves enslaved by tabaxis. The Durgar never let that happen.
That was a good little stab. That was a good one.
It's interesting.
It totally went over.
Then we have the mineral-free spring service. That jolly old man, now that is a dwarf everyone wants to have a good time with. He is known as Gerbil Guam. He is the kindest of men, but he is often so fizzily off of his new staticky drink that he has found at the cover of what he calls the magnetic center. It is a water so pure that it even keeps his hair standing tall.
Say he's the only dwarf people would actually enjoy hanging out with. More than likely because of the drink he provides.
The Marquis Enterprises is ran by the late sister of the most recently deceased Varian. She had a huge ceremony blaming him for the family's failures, and has then such named the new title on it.
That guy sounds like he sucks.
Like moron.
I heard it. I heard that was a lie.
So,
Imagine if it was a lie that this Varian would have come back.
so
Playing
she
what sees.
has assigned Jesper Thug, the Marquis call man. He represents Marquis all but most high tier issues. Otherwise, 'tis the sister who shows face for the company still. There is
Well-
one who rules all of them.
Grand's ascent. She
thought you meant
owns and operates an entire air fleet. She makes the only known source of rice on Lisperia itself. This soul grain has never been known to succeed growth anywhere, and many have tried. No enchantments have ever made her magical grains rise, and those who have tried to raid her have only made her richer.
Boys, I've
Ooh.
just found something I want very much.
Soul
Some
grain?
rice. Yeah, some grain. You know what we can do with that grain? You can make rice bowls. You can make like little it basically you make rice. There's nothing else you can make with it. That's all you make. But it's
that
delicious.
sounds pretty cool.
She runs the most successful business on the east side of Lisperia that requires no naval ships. She has the lowest loss of cost except against the dragon itself. She uses decoys, where the ones with the main grands take the proper sky routes, as the wind is very volatile up there as long as the dragons live.
Maybe we should side with the dragon.
Like a partnership?
Yeah.
You're looking for some friends? Okay. Hey, my boy wants some friends. We're gonna need to sign up with some friends.
Right, because think
Get
about
him
this.
some
What
nice
if
social groups.
the dragon dies? Okay, and its body is just laying there. Nobody owns it, right?
That's my fault. You see, my boy didn't have much of a father figure when he grew up.
That's true. My dad and everyone else in my village died when I was very little, so
Then my fault for not finding you sooner, son.
yeah. Anyway, so
That
about this
dragon
dead
will be yours.
dragon.
There is no dead dragon.
Not yet, obviously.
Well,
nothing
If you
nothing
gotta
starts
make
out
him
dead.
dead, how much is that gonna cost? Cause my boy wants a dead dragon. He should get a dead dragon.
That is a fair question. I will invest in seeing if the Hollow has anything in stock.
You know what? I could just ask Brock. He could probably do it himself. You could knock a dragon down, yeah?
Well, I've hassled with a dragon or two. Can't say that came out on the other side as pretty as you, but certainly came out alive.
Sounds great. What do you say? Well, we don't need Eminem for this. You're a great money manager, but you don't really do dragons. This
Well
is a
then,
Brock job.
I will send you the bill for our conversation in its entirety, and I will send you your policy update with all members included. I
good.
appreciate
Yes,
you
you
all.
handle the money. We do what we do.
Thanks, Eminem.
Bye, Eminem. Love talking to you, buddy. All right, let's go in a hole and kill some shit.
So,
Sounds great. They
uh,
know exactly how to have a great day.
real quick, here's your guys' beautiful facility. So you guys are down here. Apparently, I missed that on that wall there. So there's supposed to be a wall here that I completely missed. It's on that. So that's 6 feet.
Already
So
looking
have we
nice.
still
I
been
can see 'em.
downstairs this whole time, or did we?
No, you
exit?
guys come
I
back
thought
and
we-
Oh,
have a long
yeah.
rest. But basically, I just wanted to move you guys into the rooms to kind of give Darth an idea of what you guys,
Gotcha.
and then to give you guys a visual of kind of what you guys experienced. So here's the elevator Bernie destroyed. That
nice.
desperately needs
That's the
repairs.
Drake.
This is the
That's the
elevator,
Drake.
right?
You
Yeah,
mean I
yeah, this is the
heroically
elevator.
smashed to save our lives?
That's
So
great.
you
You
guys
did.
That sounds more
technically-
like it.
You guys technically came this way. Sorry, took you the wrong way. You guys
Oh, does
came
that mean
down this
Bernie's
way,
my brother?
and then
Yeah.
That's right. That's your brother.
there was an elevator system that went down 4 more floors, which you can tell by the very far drop in the destruction. And all the fire there is embers and cinders from the amount of damage that Bernie did. He did like 3 fireballs in a row.
So proud of that boy.
And if you guys were to jump across, because I'm such a nice guy to let you do so, there's the 2 drakes that Bernie tamed, and this is the first floor in which you guys kind of came in to discover the two drakes that are now cool with you guys at this time. You know that there is a way up and down the rest of the facility, in which I will now show you the other floors real quick, just so you have an understanding and visual from the other time.
My youngest is now the Beast Master. You, Bernie, you'll be handling these drakes here.
Cool.
This came with us.
Oh, I think because I double clicked it when I
Oh,
saw
nice.
Smokey.
And on this next floor, we got the spore monsters.
So
Now,
on
Doc,
this
I was
floor,
going to handle this myself, but you are the eldest son. If you would like this, they are yours.
The spore monsters.
so this is a container that no one has figured out quite yet, but they did not want to break the glass, even though they almost all hit it each individually. It looks like, oh shit, sorry, whoops, dropped some of my beer. It looks like the top part area is just like empty, no longer used research tables, etc., that have been pretty much emptied and wiped, taken everything of value. Yet what was left behind are these unique spores that float here. They do know that they are used to infect animals and control them, basically to slaughter or to growth up to whatever that is they need. But they're little mind brainwashers, and they
I
can
wrote it
brainwash.
down. The small ones you said are for livestock. The big one, actually, the fungal
Take
spores
on
on it.
like
is true
the big one,
humanoid,
the humanoids. Yeah, exactly.
which is
It could
perfect
get
for
dark.
us.
I'm gonna grab a napkin real quick. But anyways, that was this floor, and they knew that the only way to get to it was going from the third floor because there's a hatch on the bottom of the capsule there. So what had
So how
happened
can
next
we
was
use that to like
this. So
infest
how
the
about you
grain
guys
person?
tell Darth what happened while I go grab some napkins for what I spilled?
This room was mighty dangerous, so I went ahead and let go of a big fart. It did some damage, I will tell you what. And these boys were supposed to leave with me, but I don't know where they went. They were just flying through the gas. Where'd you go? I didn't even see it. You guys were doing something.
We
So anyways,
flew out of
I
the
released
room.
are dying.
But I can see in the dark pretty well, but this dark was darker than the darkest dark I've ever experienced.
It was quite dark. Bernie, you could see though. How you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I thought I would burn them, but I didn't have enough
And the
burning.
dead boys, you burned them. You burned them quite good. That's what happened.
went
In
ahead and
fact, you
moved
burned
it.
the elevator too.
Yeah, but I need more firepower. Like really big fireballs.
Huh. Do,
And you make
think that
yourself a trebuchet. And you put a ball in it, you light it on fire, and you send it flying. That's a big old fireball.
So this is where the craziest moments of their immediate life occurred, where they were getting brainwashed, etc. These are the remains of what did survive, so to speak. It is not in a lethal state. It has cowered against you guys as you destroyed, obviously, a very large portion of it. But the vortex warp thrown it into the here, which is what destroyed you guys' elevator at this time and whatnot. But of course, the team said, well, we got this far. Let's go to the very bottom. And then they got to the vault. They know it's a vault because they rolled really fucking well. And then they stuck around and rolled really well again. And now that you're down there, you can roll an Arcana check at advantage.
Okay.
And Bernie knew this was from Ranger Ted, this vault. He said inside was a great treasure. And possibly a mind
There's
flayer.
he has seen a Ranger Ted that there was all kinds of alien activity within, and it was an angry mind flayer that couldn't get out for a long time. And when it was released, to try to eat everybody. But the treasure he had behind was great. But Ranger Ted got away, and everyone else died. But Ranger Ted didn't get any treasure because he was just really good at escaping.
Interesting.
So what do you say? Time to open it?
Here.
All right. Let's knock this baby down.
I rolled on ear because this is the like weird level 10 version of my character. But
How? I just updated you to 13. It
no,
says 13 on it.
It still
Put a
shows
12
level 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
that's
What?
back when
I
we had to
need a
make new
different
copies
Darth.
of them. So that's just
Hold on.
there's just two Darths.
Yeah, you're supposed to rock the Anakin one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Try again.
There we go.
I mean, I'll take your 26 if it's higher, but I just want you to make sure it works.
Okay. Yeah, let me roll.
I take it back. I like that better. Just kidding. The 26 is solid. Yeah, you know that this thing is more than just this. This is a multi-block time capsule. To open it would require a bit of work, not impossible. It won't happen overnight and might require a puzzle or two. You don't know what to expect. If you wait for it to open on its own, you would have to wait for these to align. That time, to your understanding, with the 26 would put it somewhere around 3.5 months' time. And who knows what will happen. But you guys could rush it, and you think if you rushed it, it would probably take you guys 3 weeks tops, because this thing has at least 3 layers of time blocks. It's not just on one time capsule. It's on a lock, on a lock, on a lock, and all have to be unlocked for the last one to even go into its beginning unlocking mode. So it's quite intricate, but you do understand it in a way where you could address it. You just don't know what was left behind as defense protocols, as someone who built this would not have left it so easily to be dispelled.
Yeah.
Is it mechanical or arcane?
At this time, it is arcane, but depending what can happen, you don't know whether or not spells were stored inside, etc. Like, this thing is a living ward. We'll put it that way.
I gotcha. Not a problem. We can dispel it. We can knock it. We can get this door open tonight. Or not, but you know.
When he says that, Brock just kind of walks slowly away. Sounds good. I'm gonna stand here and wait and watch. He'll be
That's a
okay.
smart move. Need somebody to
think-
watch the door, make sure nobody enters.
I think it'll take more than that. I think we could get it open sooner, but sooner is as in weeks instead of months.
What if I hit it with a fireball?
I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna stand over by Brock.
I would be kind of interested. Give it a try, perhaps.
I really don't think you should do that, but
All right then. All right. I have been. Did we ever rest? We never rested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
did.
can
We
figure
were
it
supposed
out
to, yeah.
yet.
You can
Just
do
try
it.
now.
You can do it.
Get it.
Long
Yeah.
rest, yeah.
All right, sweet.
hold on, I
All
got
right, because I'm not dead, so we are okay to keep doing whatever we want. You want to wait 3 months for this thing to open, or do you just want to bash that door down?
I mean, I would really like to go do some, maybe get an undead dragon or something, and that could take 3 months. But if we really want to push this, we can. I mean, we can figure it out.
We are family, and
You guys
we
get a little,
As a family and
Hey,
contractor,
guys,
I
real
think we
quick.
should
Sorry.
vote.
Boop, boop. It's Eminem. I just wanted to let you know that I sent over your policy and it should arrive at your door now. Knock, knock, knock. It's policy protection, Polly 1213. I hope you have a great time and there's plenty of details inside. Laters.
Hey, throw me that rock. I just want
Okay.
to talk to him. Okay.
He already hung
Eminem,
up.
the hell, where are my parakeets? You sent my boys a parakeet each. We already
Yes,
paid. I don't
They
even
are
think we have-
included.
Give
That
us
is
the
why the
bird.
policy cost was 700.
All right, I'll throw it back. All right. You see, that's how you treat people when you want to get your way. Just demand it.
Wait,
Got it.
sorry. Did you want to just own the parakeets or parakeet coverage?
Give me the damn birds.
Give me the damn birds. That's so.
Okay, you got it.
You'll get the dragon. We could very well take the mines next. The dragon needs a place to stay in a dungeon or a diamond mine, if you will. It's a great place for it to stay.
So is that half a vote for the diamond mines or half a vote towards the dragon?
It's just an idea. It's not the vote. This is up to you. I'm your hired hand.
And I get a vote and a half against you boys. What do you each want to do? I heard a dragon. Sonny, what you feeling?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well,
I think you would feel for the dragon just because that's an adventure.
Damn it, looks like I
Yes.
am outvoted here.
Level
Well,
12 big boy pants
Let's
happen.
pack up some juicy treats and roll out.
yeah,
If
maybe.
my vote was a full vote, you'd have been able to tie. And that could have been a tiebreaker.
Did you want a tiebreak, or were you gonna pick the side that is really cool?
I don't really quite like this fudge house as much as I like the fudge house boys.
Well,
I'm paying you, bitch.
should we? So I have a
You haven't
question.
paid me a dime yet. In fact,
Yeah.
I pay up.
I think, fellas, I think we should try to maybe meet on the way to dealing with the dragon. We should maybe meet with the group of merchants or people that we think will be the most likely to want to ally with us, and maybe we can ask them about the dragon while we're there.
Ooh, the ones with the flying things. That would be so cool.
The grandma lady.
Rice. Rice
Yeah.
lady.
What else? Yeah, something like that. I'm not a big grains guy.
Grains are sent. Granny lady. You sent me an old one.
Listen, before we head on out to wherever it is we're going, we got 2 drakes and some fudge spore thingies, whatever. We're gonna have to make sure the farm doesn't go to shit while we're gone. You know what I'm saying? That's how you control your lands.
He's got a point. Yeah.
So we need to make sure we prepare before we
I
head
could
out.
leave.
We need to get farm hands.
Yeah, I can. Until we get farmhands, I can leave the zombies here to guard it.
Perfect. That'll
Well,
do the
they need to
job.
be fed and groomed and cared for. And can
The
the
zombies?
zombies do that?
Zombies can handle it. They're quite capable. I've
No,
seen
yeah.
two.
Yeah, you don't need to groom the zombies. Don't worry about that.
No, not the zombies. I'm talking about. Oh god, I forgot his name.
If I understand correctly,
Smoked
the
meat.
zombies only last for a day.
Yeah,
don't
but
they? This
that's
is a
fine.
much longer trip. At
Oh,
least
it will
a
be.
4
Then
to
I
5
would.
day
We should bring
trip.
them with. We should bring them with then.
We should go into town and hire a couple of trustworthy folk. I know a few. They've been
Okay.
there for a couple of weeks.
Hmm.
All right, bro. I trust you, and I like your gusto.
Yeah,
You hire us
Brock.
some boys.
Or
This seems like the
you
kind
can
of
hire
task we should
M&M
delegate to our.
services to help you out.
No.
He seems like a genuine individual.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. You and me, Doth, we'll go around. You go around locking stuff up. I actually don't have arcane lock. You go around locking some of the buildings up. Make sure
Yeah.
everything's secure. I'm gonna go ahead and put up some signage so people know this is our territory. We'll bring Bunny's little pets with us. Why not?
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Bunny, you
it
good
makes
at
sense to
hand.
bring the
You like-
drakes.
Yeah, bring the
They can eat
drakes.
their fill.
They can-
I don't.
Do you
Seems
wanna
like
bring
a
them or
good
no?
beast handler. Dude, just fine.
That's right. BM Bernie. That's what we called. I thought it was because of the meats, but it was the Beastmaster. That's the BM.
Oh god, it just crashed on me. I'm trying to roll an animal handling to see if I would think that was a good idea. I'm in the middle, so
Do it, man. Last time you were just on fire.
yeah, but if I think it's a good idea to bring drakes to the town,
What's the
We're not
best
going to
idea
town.
ever?
We're going to the dragon.
Well, we're gonna go to the grandma lady first, and then
Oh, you want to go to the grandma lady first?
yeah, we're gonna try to like try to find
Go
someone we
figure
think
out
is
what you
most
want
likely
to
to
do.
ally with
Brock
us.
is
And then,
Brock is gonna join. You figure it out.
okay.
I'm gonna go
I
get
think we want to go to the grandma lady because we want to like see what she thinks about the dragon and maybe find out where it is from her, and at the same time try to like make an ally.
Oh, I like rice. I want some food. Let's
yeah,
do it.
but we need to get hands for the farm to take care
Yeah,
of the
that's true. We do
drakes.
have to, but you're not gonna bring them.
like the idea of you do.
Yeah, but the
arcane
drakes need to be
magic,
fed and stuff while we're
it'll
gone.
be down. Bring the drakes with. Bring them.
I haven't
Screw it.
fully tamed them yet.
Well, it
It,
seems
it's
like
a process. You'll figure it out.
I
I
guess.
have full faith in you, boy.
All right. I don't know that they won't attack us.
Not to worry, not to worry. I'll just, corral them at night and we'll, I don't know, just give them a carrot or something. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Okay, we're still in the place with the drakes? I can't
I mean,
see
yeah,
it
you can say that.
clearly.
Yeah, I brought you guys back to the other one, but you can totally say you were there if you wanted to hang out there. For a
Okay.
second.
Oh god. Foundry's hating me tonight. Come on, load.
Has Chet had
Oh,
any more issues? I don't recall.
I don't
Is
think
what?
so.
If Chat's had any more issues.
No, just me tonight.
Great.
So I remember he had some problems back, like he was crashing every time we rolled dice or something on him.
Yeah, that's what just happened to me this time.
Your
Try to log back in. Come on. Yeah, it's still not fucking working.
What should I build?
Is it like crashing on you, or what is it doing exactly?
It did crash, but then I wasn't able to get it to work, but I think I just did.
No more issues from me.
Cool.
And now it still won't load. Fuck.
He tossed it over. He figured out how to send the virus to the next guy.
I'm gonna do a
Doubled
couple
it
of
and passed it on to the next one.
Okay.
I'm making
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
forms
Okay. I would want to try to animal handle to
from
see if
whatever
I
the
thought they would be willing to go with us and not attack us.
Cool. Do it. You got
Okay.
this.
Give me. Oh, you can't roll though. Oh, wait.
No, I just got in. Damn, I'm not hot
Dude.
tonight, boys.
Well,
Animal
I'll say
handling
advantage
isn't
because
about
you were
letting them be
you were-
willing. It's about you
you-
demanding them. You know?
You can do it.
I will honor it though because I'll allow you to roll at advantage because you did technically do well with them in the beginning.
Oh,
They bite your hand off. They hate you.
Shit.
Your true feelings come out. No, you're good. Yeah. You can absolutely get them to come with you, but they listen to you at this time. They don't trust your friends. They don't know how to deal with them.
Okay, cool. Well then, yeah. Hey, yeah, guys, let's bring him. And with that, Bernie's gonna jump on top of Smokey and like ride Smokey out.
Okay. Give me a second to grab them.
I
Actually,
haven't named the other one yet, though.
oh man.
maybe control it.
Can't tell you how expensive it is to have kids with pets. It's troublesome.
And then
wanna
leaps in. Did you say you needed pet insurance?
Yeah.
You got it. I'll add it to the bill. A separate sub policy.
Pet insurance, do anyway.
I don't even
If
know.
they're
what
dead, they're dead.
Darth did a couple lock stuff down, and I did a couple fabricates to make signage for Fudge House Farms.
Yep. Got those for sure. So where's the signage for Fudge House Farms going? On the buildings? Is that what you're trying to do?
Because I'm assuming there's at least 2 roads that come in to Fudge House Farms. So
Gotcha. I got it on the top. I got it on the north and the south, or the east and the west.
the sign at
In
the
our-
roads. If there's roads, I'll do more signage.
In our like search of the farms, were there any active crops at any point in time? Like
no,
when we searched the
except
farm
when
in the grounds,
the
it's
other ones
no
were-
active crops. It's just the animals, so
It's a-
there's nothing
it's
to
a front.
tend to at this point.
Yeah, at this time there is no immediate thing to tend to. It was a front for the animals. I mean, it's absolutely meant. It's so the you guys put together over time with Darth now present. You put together that this place was built to be able to grow the crops needed to nourish the exotic animals that they got. If there was no exotic animal that
It
needed
was a
to be
monster
special, they
rancher
didn't
farm.
care about it.
They were
It was,
monster
but it was
ranchers.
secret, but it was a farm front, and it's because it's not allowed here. It's that shit's super wrong and illegal. So
So we did something good for the land.
I mean, who knows? Really, you guys are
Well,
doing
we're
the same
gonna do
shit.
the same thing.
What you tell me, truly. Randall, you should be able to have them in the pro player folder. Let me know. You can rename them and all that jazz.
Okay, cool. Let me check. Ba, 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 ba. I see guard Drake.
Yeah, you should
and
see another one.
ambush Drake. Yeah,
Yep, those are
there
the
we
two.
go.
My goodness.
Ambush is the small, guard is the big.
Now, don't be greedy. Share with your brother. He is your older brother. He definitely deserves the big one.
He can try.
All right, Darth. That one's for you. You enjoy.
What do you want to name it?
Nothing. You can have it.
Bandit.
That's beautiful. It's nice not to have greedy boys.
I got enough. I got enough stuff. You see me going around.
It's all in how you raise them.
Give them a bunch of shit and no one will want each other's. Yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna lock. How many? I guess I should ask DM. Like, how many buildings are there on the farm?
Well, there's the 3 you guys are at, and then there's like the sub farm, which is where all the small farms are. If let me take you guys back to the other map real quick, because that's actually kind of how your farm is laid out. It'll load at some point. There we go. So I don't know if you guys are already in, but
yeah,
mine's at 98. But if you guys can see the map already, then on the bottom right hand side where your Fudge House Farms is, there's the little sub village on the west side, and you guys have like a they call it the hill because the village is on a hill, and that's like another 3-4 buildings really. There's like a shed and there's a well, and then it's the other smaller fields.
Okay, then I'll just lock.
That's probably like 5 miles from the main property where you guys are.
Okay, then I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna arcane lock the 3 buildings on the main thing that we use right now because we haven't really used the other yet. I'll make it so when I lock it, I can make it so you guys can get in and out without having to say anything. But anyone else, it will just be locked and they can't get in. So
Okay, you got it. So with that, your guys' direction is to go dragon hunting.
I think we want to go to the rice lady.
Yeah, so this way. Oh yeah, well, gotcha.
Grands.
So
Grand's
you
Ascent.
guys would be. Hold on, sorry. Let me fix some things on this map real quick. That just became an oversight. Excuse me. See if I had to apply a travel grid. There we go.
So DM, do we have like is this like a dock? What is this?
So you guys could have ocean access if you had a ship and built your own dock, but Clasp has the largest naval trading capacity in all of Leva.
Oh, we could have a dock, our own dock.
Yeah, you have access
Looks
to the
like there's
water.
existing. It looks like
Yeah.
there's existing dock.
Yeah, that's dock. That's
Structures.
owned. That's I mean, you guys can go and visit the owners. There's private owners to all the docks of the actual cities. But you guys, like your farm itself, doesn't have any actual access to a dock. Like those docks are literally in the water. Like they don't access the mainland. That's there as like Passover trades or like drop offs that don't want to like come into the full thing and do a whole. They just are here to drop off whatever trade. You know, it's like a quick trade lane, and then it gets
Trade
transferred
stop.
over across. Yeah. cool
Yeah.
little feature that this place is that busy that it needs one of those. But you could build your own little. There's plenty of space. Like this is not to proper size. I mean, this is probably like if we had to measure it right now that I fixed it. I mean, yeah, that's like miles. You know what I mean? That's like 18 miles of space. So you can easily
God,
build your own
it's
little
it's
dock.
huge.
Oh
Got it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be a
yeah,
massive dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
like
Cool.
city is
Cool.
their city is 54 miles large. You guys were in the kind of heart of it earlier, but then there's the whole Marquise Island side, and then your guys' farm is about a 42-mile span of general property. But yeah, the dock itself is massive. Like it is
I thought
not.
we had, like,
42
70 I
mile
thought we had
span.
70 acres.
Yes, I don't know how
That
math
is
works. Okay?
fucking
That's
huge, dude. That's like
So you have more. Just
hundreds
you
and
only have
thousands
72
of
acres
acres.
planted. Okay, so go fucking till the rest. Go do something. All right. This was a
Dude, that is
fact.
a
This is not used for it.
that's the
we should
size of
really do
fucking
something with this
LA
land.
from like the LA County, dude. We own LA County,
Well,
Can I just
basically.
tell you the best way to do land?
this is why you guys have a small farm because it's just
You
that's
you
what
don't
it is.
till the land.
So I
You
lied.
get
And for you,
the
Darth, it's
you
12
get the
miles to get
peasants.
to the hill house. Once with the math is done.
So what you do is you get a bunch of peasants, and you tell them they can have a piece of land. And in exchange, they just have to pay you a tithe. They don't even own the
Forever,
land.
right?
They're on your land. You own the land, and they pay you a tithe to do the work. They pay you to do the work. And
Wow.
forever.
That's really genius. Is that
Yep.
is that what we nobles do?
That's what we nobles do. I gotta get you your signet rings. Did I already get them their signet rings? I guess not.
Not yet. So I'll say you guys have in full detail. I'll have to do the actual math, but like I don't know how it works, but if it was a 36 by 24 volume square kind of, I don't know how that works.
36
A
by
24.
24.
You know what? Screw it. It's worth it. I'm going to
864
guys
square
temporary
miles
rings
or
until I
acres
can
or
get some
whatever it is.
proper rings for you.
There you go. That's what you guys have, and you're only using 75 of it right now. That's how your operation can grow.
Brands have insignias and rings for you. We could stop there and get you the rings. They could print them and get you
But to get
what you
to
need.
Grand Ascent, you
Smart.
would need to
It's a fucking track, dude.
We could play an entire
120
game
miles.
of just building a
120? That's
serfdom.
gonna take like 12 days.
It'll-
120 miles takes 12 days.
Right? It's like 10
Mhm.
miles a day. You can go
No.
further, but a day is pretty
I mean,
good.
you guys could try to figure out how to do it quicker, but on foot, that's like it's 120 miles regardless. If you guys could fly for some of it, sure, but this thing is up there, so you would not be able to do it in a single fly spell.
We don't really even have carts or horses.
Yeah, none of that. No, you guys are not established in any
I
way.
have drakes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
that's
got
true.
Drake.
Yeah.
Bernie's the only kid who's like riding strong. Everyone else is an old fart, adult,
Oh, I
or
forgot
fat, or fat.
Palanquin,
Yeah,
so it doesn't
Isn't-
hurt
exactly.
me.
The normal travel pace is 24 miles a day.
Correct.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So it'd be like 6 days.
Cool. This
We
was
could play
your
an
boy's
entire
plan.
game just
Tell me what
building
you
a
want.
serfdom.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
what is
Long
this?
time.
you get peasants
That
to work for us.
was actually, if you guys travel that way, you'll find out. It is something that's recently been bombed. by
What
the
is?
state. It was okay. So I guess I'll tell you guys. You guys would know about this. Basic news. Let me tell you guys a little bit about where you
Wait,
guys are. 'cause
Hold,
there's been
hold
a
on,
lot
before you say anything, where was the town that we were in?
here. So here, let me bring up the other map. This is the business map. This is a whole different map. Sorry.
Okay. Because I'm like, there was a town that was just like a hop, skip, and jump away from the
Yeah.
farm.
So this is
Class.
where you guys are.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
And then I built
That's
out your guys's to match your map, etc.
Okay,
And it's
so
large, just to
farm,
cover the
farm
span.
here,
Yeah, the city's here.
but we're for aesthetics, we're not that far from class. We're like a half day's ride from class.
I mean, your day. I mean, it's 12 miles to the hill. This is class jurisdiction. Anything within these pylons, this little green area, is class.
Okay.
So your
Got
guys'
it.
hill is in class. This mostly serves the city. So the city
Got it.
pays
Okay.
you to manage the farm here, and they have their own people. Basically, it's like what is it? China or Japan with Disney World. Like they pay Disneyland for the
Yeah,
rights, but they manage it themselves. So they're
yeah.
paying Fudge House Farms a tithe already. You guys don't know it yet because you guys haven't gone there because it's 12 miles away from your main hub. But this place is operating a subsidiary already of Fudge House Farms that's been with Clasp to feed the town.
We don't know that yet.
Not yet. No, no one. You guys don't have like a
Do
fucking.
we
ledger
go
of the
through
town.
this? Do we go through this to get to Clasp, or is there another route?
I mean, you can come up here. That would most be. I mean, if you're using your farm,
what's-
this would be the most direct
Like,
route.
what's the
But
route?
even it would be
Like,
like
what was
here.
the route that we originally took? Like, what? Because we've gotten
Oh,
to this farm now
you guys went this
twice.
way and then came down this way.
Bernie and Darth have
Yeah.
been to this farm
Yeah,
prior,
but not you guys. Yeah.
but not us.
So,
So I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
what were the what were their routes? Like, how did they go, and
So
what did
they
they
came
see
from-
on their
I
way?
think we
came-
went the most direct route, didn't we?
Yeah, they came this way, and then they came back, and they didn't go up here. This isn't like this is mild. This is literally between these two alone here. Let's just, for example purposes.
Well, no,
this
because
here is
they were in Clasp.
I know.
Like,
So they went
Dro and
this
original party
way
was in Clasp.
out, but they didn't come to to this little hovel. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? This is
yeah.
still
Okay, got
miles
it. So
apart.
there's like a road. There's
Yeah.
a road in between.
Yeah, there's like
you
a little
will.
beaten path directly to. Correct, for trade purposes.
Got it.
Absolutely.
Got it. Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I was curious.
And then
Not that it
so-
matters, but it kind of matters.
Yeah, no
Boys.
worries.
Are we still headed to the granary, lady? Is that what you want to do?
From what I understand, we need to get ourselves some provisions, some supplies, maybe some horses. Is what you call
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
In the dark and the deep, we use other creatures for travel purposes, but maybe y'all would have horses up here, would you not?
Also, just so you guys are aware, since you had originally asked the question, this right here was a Lisperian camp. They're at war with the orcs. You guys are aware of this. This is this whole green line is the orcs domain. This was a Lisperian camp that they kind of put. This Clasp only owns this dome. After that, it's the Wild's domain. So Lisperian was like, yo, we're going to get ballsy. They built a camp. They were doing really well against the orcs. Then Monday's campaign, that was not this new team, was the OG team, was helping the orcs build the bombs to get to them. So then that kind of fizzled, and then a new Monday team has nothing to do with this. They're actually back on Zeroshi with you guys going to the Spire. But now then Hollow came. I don't know. All of you guys somehow got to Lisperia somehow. So Hollow's over here goofing off with the orcs, and they blew up. They allowed the explosion of the Lisperian camp. So this thing is shambles. It's just like a massive, just only 2 horses were left alive. There was a whole breakdown of what was left, and it was very little. And all of the Lisperian troops are dead. So it's a destroyed camp. That's a ghost town right now in like a tiny little canyon.
But we
There's
don't
2
know.
horses left. That's exactly
You guys
what we
haven't
need.
visited her yet, but yeah, there are literally 2 horses left. And then we made the joke like, so when I was describing like, oh yeah, there's gonna be like a nuclear explosion there, and there's only gonna be 2 horses left, and then they were like, wait, like 2 horses left in the world, and I was like, we won't know, but we'll see. And no one went to go save the horses, so there's definitely 2 horses there. They straight up were
You
like,
guys
fuck
wanna
the
go get your
horses.
horses?
Like they were like,
Well,
we're
I
out
mean,
of
we
here.
don't know that, so
Yeah, you don't know that, yeah. But that's what's there. Like
I-
that is a bombed camp at this time now. I just haven't.
I'm not
I'll
above
put it back up to
metagaming,
a
but that's
vote,
like
man.
extra
Do
metagaming.
you want to go to Clasp or do you want to go to the Grain Lady? Because you're changing your minds all the time.
What?
Now vote.
Let's go.
Boy, you listen to me now. You're gonna be losing that half vote. It's gonna go down to a quarter.
Out of game. It's like it doesn't make sense that we would go to the Grain Lady, being that it's a 6-day travel without having any supplies.
It does.
Yeah.
Like,
really.
nothing.
Let's
It
go
doesn't
to
make any
class.
sense. And like
Yeah.
none of us would do that on a whim. Just like I
Bernie
mean,
would.
maybe Brock would because he has 6 wisdom. But outside of that,
I mean, we're adventurers, just going on adventure. That's kind of what Bernie did
With-
his entire life. He just went
Yeah,
places
this
he
is more
didn't do.
stuff than Bernie's ever had.
okay.
Uh,
I guess.
I mean,
all right.
We don't have to go.
Game for whatever you want to do.
I say vote.
Class.
What do
You
you
know,
boys
my
want?
vote's with you.
You got to
I
get me
say
a
we
my
ring.
vote.
I'll go clasp as well. Bernie wants
Well,
his
look at
ring.
that. We're going to town, boys. Let's go shopping.
Right.
Brock, you have your list of things you need.
How much gold does
Yeah,
Bernie have left?
I think we need a horse. Not a pony. That's what you call it. It's a miniature horse.
That sounds perfect. Darth, are you going to be riding on a horse or you ride on that big Vin thing, your Viz, whatever his name is?
We should get a cart to carry all the zombies in. Now that I think about it.
All right.
Pony. And then a
pony.
cart. Could we get a wagon?
Yeah, that's even better.
So you guys are like on. You guys don't have anything yet. You mean like you
Yeah, we're
wanna
like
buy one?
legit.
Oof,
We're
it-
legit shopping. Like we're shopping. Yeah.
Okay, so first you arrive on the outskirts of Clasp. You guys are on the upper hill because that's where you guys are coming from on the east side. And as you do, you see a handful of villagers currently here, and they're just like, damn it, this has happened again. They look at you, whoa, travelers, it's clearly not safe. There's been a landslide, and the sand is so loose that if you step into it, it'll swallow you like gravel. It's at least 20 feet down. It used to be a very smooth, simple path, and yet something has caused a very fine, suited, cranial, movemented, simple breath too heavy makes at least 1,000 grains fall. Landslide.
Watch out, boys. I hear it's rather soft soil there.
What happened here?
Oh, we don't know. It just constantly occurs, probably every 7th or so.
7?
Day, of
Understand
course.
what you're saying.
7th day, I'd be nice to newcomers. Be nice. I apologize. My therapist has told me to slow my roll. Welcome. You must be new here.
You can say that.
Well, we are the owners of the farm.
Not Mr. Farms, because that's down there.
Oh, wait, the neighbors to your northeast.
Yeah,
Fudge
Fudge House
House
Farms.
Farms, if you will.
Fudge,
Know yourself,
fudge.
commoner.
Boy, I have you know that I am the
Yes, sir.
finest bowsmith there is out. You dare insult me.
He's not trying to insult you. That's just how he talks.
I don't know of Fudge House Farms. Where you located and how far from here? There's a handful of massive acres of farmland, and I have never heard of that.
Farm that's 42 miles wide across, just over there.
42 miles away.
I point with
yes.
my axe.
Yes, the Velkin farm.
You know,
No.
Fudge House Farmers.
Yeah, the people used to live there. It turns out that they were bad, and then they left. So we took it over.
Maybe I read the signs.
And that's why we're the nobles over there, right?
Yeah.
Right?
it's- Yep.
The Velkins did very little trade outside of their hill farm, but the hill farm is managed by Clast, so we don't actually see anybody from the Velkin farm, or what you call the Pudgy farms.
You're gonna
Fudge
see us a lot
Farms.
more.
Pudgy Farms.
You see
actually,
Brock
oh.
kind of get up. Fudge House Farms. This is
Fudgy
Fudge
Farms.
House
It's a
himself.
new name. It's a new name. You cannot. No one has even asked who I am.
You said you're a bowman.
You never offered your name. We gave our name willingly. It seems
I
like
don't
we
know
have to
what
pay a
your name
copper to
is.
get yours.
There's been no introductions whatsoever. You just claim fudge
Yes,
something,
we's
fudgy
not-
something, cuddle something.
This here's the Fudge House. This is
Puddle
Mr.
something.
Fudge House himself.
That's my pappy.
He puts up his
Pappy
hand
says
and
we
says,
don't ask. And Pappy says we don't ask the name of commoners.
That's my pappy.
I'm like cocking up a chicken bone over the
I
side.
know, you're like a chain smoker, but with food. You know. It's like-
Pappy
You're
chain smokers
gorge.
rotisserie chicken.
He's like,
Those are my boys. Very proud of them.
What
Don't
on,
take shit from commoners, boys.
what on earth is he on? Like, how does this work? He's over here like, woo, 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 woo,
He's a
woo, like,
powerful wizard, just like me.
And they're almost as powerful as me.
Yeah, that's actually true. It seems like it's a lie. But
fall at your own risk. Get swallowed. Very well. I've just been
How
warning
can
you.
we help?
youngins.
Is there any way we can do anything for you?
Fix it.
Obviously at a cost.
Repave it. I ain't paying a damn thing. You could charge anyone else, you see. Bully them, you fuckers.
I appreciate the warning, young man. And I have Mage Hand tap him on the shoulder. Here,
He's like an
have a
old man.
turnip. And one of my
You s-
unseen servants, or one of my unseen servants, hand him a turnip.
It's like,
you seem like a straight shooter, Mr. Bow Guy. You
this
looking
is
for a
going
job?
quite well. Your soil must be fertile. As he looks
Yep.
at the radish, he ignores Darth completely. Bites into it.
Oh, that's gross.
Spicy. Very spicy. Yes, on the
We love the
tongue.
flavor.
Still sizzling. I will visit your farms in daytime.
Well, it'll be nice to have you.
Yeah.
And for now, we'll find you a nice land that you can till. Instead of your stupid bow stuff, you can till some land and work for us.
Oh God.
I'm really bad at this. Maybe one of you could talk to him. I'm clearly
Give me a
fucking this up.
persuasion, Claremont. Let's see. You're
That
selling the
would be
shit out of this.
persuasive. I don't
Do
think in
you have
any context.
suggestion? Do you have suggestion?
I don't think I do. No, I don't think I'd pick that one up.
Okay, that's okay.
I don't have suggestion.
You did such a good
Oh, you won. He's like, I might consider such. Is there anything to hunt on your grounds?
There is
Perhaps pests?
plenty to hunt, and there's good land to sow, and you know it'll be a great place for you to grow.
That
That is
it-
what I
it
wanted
used
to
to
come
be a,
check. This radish is
to be a
superior,
monster
and I
farm.
have my grandmama's seeds, in which I am curious to see if they would grow in such conditions that this
Beautiful.
radish has been in.
You'll never run out of food at Fudge House Farms.
I am
All right,
impressed.
boys, this away. Hey, what was your name again? Hey,
Thread.
lad. What's your name?
Thread.
Yeah, that thing. Good.
Okay.
Good. We'll see you there.
Red,
Hey, do you know where we can
Red?
buy a wagon and
red,
some
but
horses?
red. Sounds the same.
You know where we can buy a wagon and some horses?
Well, if you can get down the landslide without breaking an ankle and having to pay the doctor, yes, most likely at the Traders Bureau.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna climb up on Claremont's palanquin.
I'm
You
gonna
got
have
Ready,
rows
tally
of
ho!
four servants wide just walk in front of us.
You got okay.
So they're just stamping in the ground in front of us, basically.
I'll just misty
Nice.
step down.
That's a
Bernie?
good way to go.
I'll ride the Drake down,
You got it. You guys just don't give two
and then I'll
fucks.
do a whistle to Bandit to follow.
As you arrive at
Ooh.
Mr. Farms, you see an individual walk up, and it's kind of like a cranky lady. She has this kind of red plume to her current look. It looks as if she dyed it recently, and she's like, you all lot. You're the ones who got rid of the Valkyns. I've been watching you. I've got a telescope there on the hill, and I always knew they were up to something. And you all just came and murdered so much. I even saw you, little boy. You and your friends were messing with some tendril-like Medusa thing. I read books, yeah, no, I've seen things. And I've been watching that farm, and I saw them drakes come out just now. I am Mr. Farms, and if you come challenging me or trying to take my profits, I'll have words with everyone and let them know what I know.
What? You didn't see anything, man. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're riding the drake.
Anyway, see you later. Nice to meet you.
Now, Bandit, don't scare the old man. Don't scare him.
It's a woman.
A woman, sorry.
Even
Yeah,
better.
whatever.
Call him a man.
Brock, let's back to Claremont. It's one of them people you want me to take care of. This is like my job.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. Now, you go ahead and deal with this problem.
Brock jumps down and takes out his hat.
Oh
As
no.
you do that, she snaps her fingers. You guys all hear, before you see anything, high-pitched screams. With that, I need you guys all to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh shit.
Is she screaming
Hold
us?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
It's just an old woman scream. How bad can it hurt us?
Yeah.
Is it a
Alright.
charming? Is it a charm effect?
Ooh,
No.
baby. 9.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna psychological, but if she's screaming, it's probably not.
Anyway.
Brock, you stand there pulling out your axe, and as you look at her, you're a deaf man sometimes. Shit just goes right past you. Whoops. Everyone else, you see Brock, you don't hear it because it's like it's a note that you just somehow just don't catch. It just happens. You're just cool like that.
Not sure I've ever heard this scream.
But you see like dozen mandrakes pop out of the ground as she snaps her fingers, and they're just going "Rah!"
Wasn't
in
she just giving
silence to
us
you.
shit for that?
Say what?
She was just giving us shit for having monsters, and specifically Drake.
These are mandrakes. They're onions, you know.
Oh,
Uh,
mandrakes.
Mandrakes,
Okay,
yeah, no. You see mandrakes, a dozen mandrakes pop out and scream, and your
It's just
entire party
another
just
form of a
drops.
drake.
They just drop unconscious from the loud screaming as it just mind boggles their heads as they all just. You turn around and you see that they fall unconscious. Do you approach her and the dozen mandrakes, or do you look back at your team? She goes, "You best leave before
my
I
axe
do
down.
anything more."
I put my axe down. You done do to get them to shut up?
I'll do it again for you if you pay me a tip.
But you come to our farms, grow some of these. Seems like you could do some good work out there. They got quite some space. More than you
Tuck
have
one
here.
under your pillow a day. Knock you all out. Do
I
experiments
can't
on your
hear a
body.
thing, but maybe them it might be good.
That dead one looks like I can take some things off him.
And I can't have you taking things off them now, but
Then what good is
can have
knocking them out and keeping them at my bay?
give me an opportunity.
What if I
Give
let
me
the
an
mandrakes
opportunity
nibble
to
them just
come.
to get a bit of DNA?
Sorry, what? I didn't hear the last thing you said.
She goes, "What if I let the mandrakes nibble on them just to get a bit of DNA?"
Pretty freaky.
Brock would not know what that is. Hurt them?
Not at all. It'd be like taking off the dead skin on a free shaving.
Pay me for it.
Not at all.
No. I'm only in business for business.
I'm Mr. Farms. You think I get that title easily as a woman?
Not very wise.
Give me an
Not
insight
sure
check.
how
Let's
one
see if
would be a woman and get
insight check
Mr.
real quick.
Farms.
Let's see if you
What?
just insight. Let's see whether or not you're just like, you know what, respect or not, because they took out your members and gave you a headache-free travel real quick.
I mean,
Oh,
that's not
real
bad.
quick,
That's not bad for
Bernie.
Brock.
Bernie, can you give me a Drake con save? Both of them.
Yeah.
Do my zombies have to make a save, or are they just vibing?
I'd say they're vibing. They're non-threat. Like if it's non-threatening to them, they don't defend. You know, they just defend themselves. You know, so Bandit's cool. That's the one you're writing, right?
No, I'm writing Smokey.
Just kidding. Okay, Bandit's just chilling. Like, whoa, they just passed them. Fuck out. Smokey's
Oh,
cool
man.
too. He's like, I got you, Bernie. I got you. You feel like a heart connection. There's like a, you guys are in line with your heartbeats.
That's the one I first befriended. So yeah.
You guys are bonded. You guys are connected. So, Brock, this chick, she got some talent. And the mandrakes, you could imagine, are just a little. There's just a taste of what she's managed here. She's an old-looking little hag, but she clearly didn't even try. She snapped her fingers and boom, took out 80% of your party. You know, like
So I'm gonna put my axe on my back. And how about this, Mr. Farms?
That's right.
We work
Call me by the
together.
right names. I appreciate it.
Name's Brock. I reach out my
Brock.
hand up.
she shakes it. As she shakes it, you feel this sense of give me an Arcana check.
All the things I'm great at. I actually have a +1. Not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Alright.
feel the power in her hands. She is absolutely capable of doing some shit. And she shakes your hand, and she does like a little ping, like she just kind of like teases you of.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
I hope we continue this understanding social skill, communication before aggressive natures.
Now, maybe there's a partnership in the future for us.
I don't
Always open
like
to
you,
business.
but I do like that you can have a conversation. So next time you come, you have them talk for you, because one of them looks smarter than you. And I say that in the nicest
Are
way.
smarter than me, but I can't do nothing. I can pull a whole cart by myself.
Can you sign the
Wrong.
contract?
I can sign a contract on my own. I'm an independent.
Then can
So
you
I'm
sign the contract with them? If you promising me their agreements, then can you do it?
I can't quite do that, can I?
Then
I'm
you need
sure
one
I'm
of
trying
them
to do
away.
business for him.
Well,
Doing
next time,
business for him.
plug one of their ears and then they can do it. I'll sign a temporary contract with you. You can be my backup man. When I have a problem with a customer that I don't want to deal with, I send it your way for a premium. I pay you to take care of my problem. I see what you're
What I was
capable of.
getting at. I'm always open for business. I'm an independent.
But
You
I
need
do
help.
want to have Fudge House under my brand. We can have a they call what do they call? What do they call? She's looking for the word of what would be crossing two brands together. I don't know if Brock would be able to think of the word.
Large. He's intelligent, but he's not. Yeah.
Okay. So
The
yeah, okay.
dwarves always wanted to merge with the Delga. We're way better than
There
them.
you go. That. Yes. But not by losing name, but like a merger of interest.
Like Mr. Farms and Fudge House Farms.
I have something that their soil needs that only I can provide. Interest.
Sorry that Mr. Fudge House is in the business of merging. We're more looking for acquisition.
You
But we're
eat
not
whenever
opposed to
enough next time.
partnering.
And we
We're
meet
open to the
outside.
partnership.
We meet outside the farms. We have a proper meal at. Let me test your exquisite taste. Yum yums. Have you been?
If not, how do I want to? Because I'm not a seafaring person. I'm much more
On the
man-folk.
third yum yums date, I will be attending. You appear there, and I will
Yum,
be
yum.
willing to talk business by recognizing your superior respect and capability of accessing their own trade.
Can you write this down? I might forget.
That is for you the problem.
There's Yum Yum's
She turns
farm
around and starts
date.
walking back into her stock and goes,
You all can quiet down.
and you see them just. I need the three of you guys unconscious to give me another Constitution saving throw. If you guys pass, you slowly wake up from a
I'm gonna like
insane headache.
crudely take out like something to like write on my hand and write
Give me a history
something
check.
on my hand as best as I can.
Let's see.
Um,
Brock. History check. How much can you remember in the past 30 seconds?
Ooh, that was great.
I
crushed
think
it.
all of it.
No. Yeah, you got it.
Rock.
Yeah. The third date available for Yam Yam's cruise cuisine.
Got Yum Yum
She will
Cruise
be there.
Cuisine.
If she sees you guys, she will know that you guys have some kind of respect within the community to be there, because not every you can't just walk on board.
Farms.
And the rest of them, only Claremont's leaving because that dude's always.
You said the third
Wait, what was Bernie's?
I'm snoozing.
date available
Bernie,
for
come.
Yam. He said he's gonna be right back.
Guy. Okay.
Farms cruise night dinner or something.
Yeah.
He wants us to attend the third date available for Yum Yum Farms cruise night dinner.
Correct.
Aurora note.
What?
As he walks, as Mr. Farms walks away. Aurora note. Thank you, Mr. Farms. See you at the Yum Yum's third night dinner on the cruise night dinner.
That's
And
muted.
I'll waddle off.
You got it. As you guys continue up to the Trader's Bureau, which is like another handful of miles, you make it over, and as you do, it is marketplace vibes. You see a handful of markets, and the goblin that sold you guys the most exquisite clothing to Gilroy, who didn't know him at the time, but Bernie and Darth cannot forget is there. He looks at you all and goes, "Hey!" Oh. He starts waving eccentrically toward Darth
It's
and
head
Bernie.
freak. Hey, what's up, freak?
Hey, what's up,
Hey!
man?
Oh, buddy, I haven't seen you guys. I thought that for sure something was wrong. But
What's up?
I have created the newest article in which I believe the Gill of your Roys would wonder of trying. Huh?
He died. He's dead.
Oh,
Yeah, he died. Yeah,
Takes off his
so
top
did
hat.
Dro.
so introduce me to your friends. What can I sell them?
Well, if you got any snacks, I'd sell them to that guy. And if you've got like a cool axe or I don't know, platform shoes or something, Brock would want that probably.
Need of any of this.
Batman, if you do not mind, I have toe peanuts.
He uses his feet and he grabs a package of peanuts and he dangles them before you.
Toe peanuts. Don't know what I was expecting, but
This is the guy who sold us clothes, right?
Yeah.
No, the bag is open. There's a peanut like, in the toes being cracked open right now. You, that's chilling. Pay attention. Claremont. Fudge House. He's looking at us and not paying attention.
I think he
What's his
was
problem?
I'm paying
away.
attention. I only just got back.
Now answer us then.
Would you
I
eat
only
toe
just got
peanut?
back.
He doesn't know what he's
No,
answering.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know what am I answering?
Right, so you guys arrive, and the goblin who sold Gilroy the exotic clothing has said that he had a new design for Gilroy, and they just told him that he died. He took his top hat down, he put it to his chest for like 3 seconds, and then he said, "Introduce me to your new friends. What can I sell them?" So then Darth said, "Sell this guy snacks and sell this guy a bunch of other shit." And Brock said, "Not me." But then he quickly uses his feet and pulls up like a gorilla's kind of cutscene action drama of an open bag of peanuts with a peanut in his toes, and he goes, "I got toe peanuts for you. Are you interested, fat boy?" To Claremont.
Oh, peanuts. I don't know about that, but I do like peanuts. No
Well,
problem. No tooth for us.
what if I said that the ones in the bag haven't been touched by toes?
Done. We'll get those.
He passes them to you.
Peanuts are on the table, boys.
No,
Looking
thank
for
you. I'm good.
Bernie, you need some
a
healthy
wagon,
fat. Hell, you need
some
anything.
horses.
So
Having a way to be able to get us that.
Claremont, do you eat one real quick, or do you try it at all yet?
Absolutely.
You get 10
Gotta pop a few
plus
in.
movement speed for the next hour.
11?
10.
Oh, 10. 10 more feet movement speed. Sweet. Well, I won't walk, so it doesn't matter.
Well, for your palette point, etc. Like it attributes to you. It's your character quirk.
Does it really do that?
I'm
That's
giving
crazy.
it to you. You don't want it?
No, I don't. Because I
Okay.
specifically want it to have an effect, but for me
Okay,
not
so
to.
if your ass ever rolled out, you'd be able to move hella fast. You'd be faster than your palette. You'd be like, "What the fuck? Like, this dude's quick." You feel like you're
His
chubby like a
arms
dog.
move faster.
It's
Wait,
literally
wait.
like a guy drinking Red Bull and not moving.
But he's like
I'm just
fizzing,
isn't
like,
that much
yeah.
Okay, the
Dope. I
He's like
got it.
talking faster. His arms are moving faster.
No worries,
Right.
whatever you want.
There's no
But
reason. You wouldn't
whoever
believe what I'm
eats
eating.
the
It's really
whoever
delicious
eats the
stuff.
choke peanuts actually gets 10 plus movement speed for an hour. Nonetheless, next you see the goblin go, "Well, if you're not interested in weapons, what do you like? I like your goggles.
I might sell you a weapon.
What do you offer?
Yeah, I
Boggle?"
got this rifle here. Like, I don't know. It's just not my thing.
Salt. He grabs it from you and gives you a sack of coin.
How much coin?
Do you open it?
Yes.
Give me an insight check.
I'm naturally insightful. That's what I'm going to sing into existence. Fuck.
Enough.
Enough. Okay.
Enough. Good job.
It's
Okay.
50 gold technically, but you think it's enough. It's
Okay.
totally not enough, but you believe
I'm
it.
deleting the antimatter rifle from
You
my.
got it. Just good. What a short change. This dude's great. He's like, goes, "This is amazing. Well, tell you what, if I take it apart and make more money, I'll let you in on the investment. What else? What else? What else?"
I said, I reckon for a wagon and horses, and then some just traveling supplies. To
I
travel
can give
for about
you
2
I
weeks'
can
time.
get you wagon and pulley creatures.
Holy creatures.
Yeah.
We already got 2 of those. And those drakes you got, Bernie, they pull stuff, right?
Language mean no what you said. Just pulley things, yes? No matter,
No,
pulley creatures.
no. I want to know what the creatures are that we're getting to pull.
My language doesn't know no names. I just they pull things. He's gonna try to persuade you. Give me an insight check.
You're gonna want
I
these
mean, I'm
pulley
not the one playing the coin, so you can try to persuade me all you want. Said insight.
Yeah. I mean, he sounds like he has a pretty sound solution to whatever can pull these cards.
Look back to podcast.
Hmm.
Sounds like he's got what he need. This pull creatures sound pretty good.
Perfect. Let's get
So
it.
they're like horses.
Is there anywhere I can buy armor around here?
Heavy metal objects to weigh on you?
No, more like medium. Medium.
He looks at Brock. Like, what? What the fuck is medium? Like, what? Like, he's so confused.
I don't wear any armor. I just let it hang out,
Less-
And I kind of
less-
flash everybody.
Less
God.
metal?
Yeah, like half metal.
I have this here. Hold on. He goes like around. He pulls out what looks to be like a shoulder cuff of what would be a full suit of armor, but just a single shoulder cuff. And it's like missing the biggest panel that goes over right here on the arm. And it's just this part with the working strap, and he goes, half metal left. Yeah.
How much?
Free sponsor. Boggle
Yes,
Moggles.
it looks so
Novels.
cool. Bernie's gonna snatch it immediately, put it on. He's got like the one pauldron look now.
So as a reaction,
Very fetching.
you could take shoulder chance and you roll a d20. If you roll higher than the attack to hit you is with your dexterity check or dexterity save. We'll say dex save, sorry. We'll make a dex save just to make it easy since you'd be saving from something. If your dex save with a d20 basically beats the attack to hit you, then the attack does not hit you. But if it hits you, you take a bodily injury, like a dislocated shoulder or etc. etc.
Nice.
Because of the
Okay.
you're basically flailing your body to get out of harm's way at a risk of getting hit and knowing you cannot protect yourself if you do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
you're,
it's
you're
like
basically trying
all
to
in.
do a chance blow, right?
Yeah. So it's basically just a dex save,
Glancing
but
blow. Yeah.
it's
So
fancy. It
will
just has
that
fancy
be
things to it.
just on any attack that would be to hit
It's
me
a reaction.
or a reaction?
One
So
reaction,
okay.
so it's a
One
once
turn,
per turn.
basically. If you
Okay,
used
I'll
it on
just
that.
need to make it
Yeah, I'll make it
I think
officially in
they're-
your thing for you.
okay.
Yeah, but you can tag it for now if you want to.
Like I know how to do that, but yeah, cool.
But nonetheless.
Get some of those
Otherwise,
basic supplies as well. You know, food, lots of food and drink.
Claremont, how much would you say you yourself consume in a basic days of travel outside of a local food source?
I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds.
He's fucking.
Day.
You're so full of shit. Like you would do way more than that. I could do that in a single sitting. Don't even play games at 4 or 5
4 or
pounds.
5 pounds? You can't do that in a single sitting.
Easy, a single piece of meat. Boom, just drop that bitch.
You would be very surprised how much that we
I
made.
guess.
It does not
Let's
weigh
see.
that much.
We'll test it.
That
But
would be
we'll test it. Okay,
35
let's start with.
hot
I want to do
dogs.
some research. That sounds like a little to
30
me.
It's over 30 hot dogs to get to 5 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. Dude,
But
when
that's
they
like
do
hot
the
dogs.
just
What if you
watch
do
the
like
hot dog eating
asada and
competition,
beans?
he ate 70 something hot dogs, right?
Interesting.
It was a little over 10 pounds.
I never watched those. That's interesting. I'm curious.
I love They're great. Yeah, it's a lot of food. A
I
32
guess.
ounce steak.
Okay, yeah, I guess you'd be right. So, like, let's say on average we do like 4.5 pounds of asada when we all get together. There's 5 of us. Me and the dad eat the most. So they probably all have a single plate, and then the rest of the 4 pounds is split between us. We take like a plate left home, which is like a single tiny slab, if anything, and some of it's bone because it's ribs too. It's ribs and flank steak. So yeah, I mean, I'd probably say it's like what a pound and a quarter maybe consumed, give or take.
If you
But
click
not
the thing
4
I
pounds.
just put there, that's a
Where?
5-pound burrito in the
Jeez, I
chat.
want to see where. Let's see.
Oh,
5 pound burrito.
dang. Is that really 5 pounds?
Where did you put it?
What
Where?
they
Hold on.
claim.
Oh,
That doesn't look like 5 pounds, but that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's like
How would you-
a baby's torso.
yeah, that's pretty big, I guess.
I had a
when you think
baby a
about it.
day. That's
Okay.
basically what I'm saying. One baby
All
a
right.
day.
Okay. So baby, I can see that then for Claremont.
I
Sure.
could eat more than the baby
Because
though.
you're also only like 3
10
feet.
pounds
So
a day.
to be fair,
Double it up. Double is always better. More than
Okay.
less.
Educated.
Like
There
10,
you go.
10 pounds a day.
4 pounds.
Would
for
need
Claremont.
200 pounds of food.
If he eats 9 pounds a day, he starts losing weight.
Where does it go? I don't even exercise. I'm just sweating it out.
You're just big, dude.
Gravity's pressure just keeps it out of you, you know. No, so 4 pounds will sit with that. Cool. Well, how would you guys? I guess that's easy to traverse overall. That'd be in his own pack on his Pelican, so no big deal. Otherwise, hanging out with Boglin, Coblin,
Are there
Oblin,
any other shops we could visit?
tons.
Like,
But what are you looking for?
I want a gambling. Where's a little gambling den?
You see a small little corner on the floor. They got like little cups and they're throwing shit around on the ground. And it looks like they're made out of paper, like a bunch of origami, heavily folded around over and over and over and over with a couple bands to keep them together. It looks like they kind of spit on it from time to time when it gets like dry and it starts to like pop off just to keep it stuck. And then you see that when those that are heavily with spit on it that keep all of the six sides together for the dice, when they toss them aside, seem to roll less heavily. So they change and skew the bets in favor of the heavier die to be more like, oh, that's the easier bet, so you make less on them.
Oh, that's not a real casino.
They call
Forget
them
about it.
Jubal.
I
I
want
want
to go to
to-
a real
You want to
casino
play
for
some
the
Jubal?
weekend.
You can use
I
your
want
own
to gamble
lubricants.
like a gentleman.
We can make
I
100
don't
gold.
gamble like gutter trash. Only like a gentleman.
Ah, get out of here then.
As Dragonborn tells you, as you
I want
come in
to
yourself.
find a magic shop, like a wizard shop or something like that.
You see a man wave his flag. Did you say magic items? Magic items. This is me. It's not Merlin, but the one that's called the Merlin. You haven't heard of me because I haven't told you about me, but I am Merlin, and not the Merlin that you've heard of, but I'm telling you it's Merlin. I just need you to remember that it's Merlin, because if you say it that way, then it matters, because that's who I am. I want you to remember, who am I?
Merlin, got it.
Thank you so much. I mean, that means so much to me that you are an official follower. Oh, man. How can I service you?
I was wondering if I could trade you something, and can you like enhance magical items?
So let's travel back a little bit. You said you wanted to trade me something, and then if I can enhance something. Are you trading me something to enhance something different, or are you trading me the item in which you want enhanced?
I would trade you an item to enhance another item.
Beautifully said. Now, how are we doing business? What are you trying to do with this item? And
So
what kind of item is
yeah,
it? How
I've
big is
got
it?
this figurine that like is
Hmm.
pretty awesome, and it like summons this thing, a griffin, which is really cool. But
Yes,
like,
very well.
I have these
Wondrous indeed.
I have these drakes now, and so like I kind of don't need a griffin. Um, but I love my staff of fire, and I wish it had a bigger fireball. So I trade you the griffin if you could enhance my staff of fire.
Would you be willing to pay a cost that is a bit more connected to oneself than what it is?
Sure, like I trade parts of me all the time. My soul's owned twice.
That's my boy. You understand supply and demand.
When I die, you all can figure it out. I think Darth has dips on my body too.
When Bernie dies, that's gonna be the biggest diplomatic session ever. That is gonna be the biggest argument. Like Bernie's gonna bring in the POA character. It's gonna be like, what?
Oh no, I'm gonna be represented by Eminem.
There you go, nice. But it's gonna be epic. So nonetheless, um, well, I think that sounds fantastic. Really, then it's more of a prickle kind of. There are these people who have sugar problems, and they say if they tickle themselves by bleeding, it makes the sugar fall out of their system. I really don't believe how it works, but the enhancement will work the same. You let the staff take your vitality to empower it with a bit more of a oomph, if one might say, and based on the amount provided or generously given, though no, it could be more hungrier than normal. It would make it a bit more sentient, if you'd be okay with such thoughts to your stuff.
It would be attachment. Yes, let's do this.
Do you prefer it to be more symbiotic or external?
I don't know those words.
Then by all
Those are
means,
fancy
you
words, Magic Man. Make it happen.
Waste his
Symbi-
time. He knows what he wants.
symbiotic would be more immediate and taking.
Yeah, let's do that. I want it now.
Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. He learned so well.
Come into my office. Come in. Let us hide you behind a curtain, for this might go awry.
Okay.
You enter their building, and they got a perfect,
hope-
beautiful little seat and practice prepared. Go ahead.
I hope he has a good time in there. Weird that he wanted to take a little kid behind something, but
Wait a minute, but Darth, you saying you don't want to go in there get some spells? That seems like something you would enjoy.
I don't think this man's. Do you think he sells spells, or do you think he just attaches sticks to little kids? Because so far, all I've seen is that he does the second thing.
Make a damn good point, boy. All right, you and me, let's go find one of them magic spellbook shops.
Yeah, and give me. I want that ring.
Let's get you that damn ring. Where's that blacksmith or a jeweler? That's what we need.
You hear Bernie from the other side. Don't forget my.
Goddamn, he's good. I love that boy. Love him like my own son. Oh, he's my own son. Yeah, we go
Brock's-
to a
While they're all going off,
Uh-huh.
Brock's gonna like head to the tavern just to get kind of ears on the street, like what's going on in the happenings in the world, if you can figure out anything.
Okay, you got it. So real quick, go ahead and give me a just we'll say perception check as you kind of bond around with the crowd. Bernie, so in a physical sense of a body, if you had to choose it to be a core part of you, where would you want it to support you the most?
So I wanted to tie in a bit to him being a ranger. So, like, what I would ideally hope is that there was like a way of making the staff his bow. And as far as like the where it would support him the most, I guess, are you talking like range or like?
No, I just wanted to understand what you wanted it to be. So if it's the bow, what it will be is
Like, I'd like to make the staff of fire into like a longbow of fire, but like, I don't know, still retain its abilities, but
you got it. So
enhance
yeah, it
the
will
attacks I can do
absolutely.
as a ranger.
So what it'll do is, as a bow, your two arms will be two parts of the bow. You can hide it within yourself, but in order to use the bow, you have to have your hands together, and basically it'll create the bow in which you can then release to hold on to use. But that's how you kind of like connect the two pieces. You kind of like do, you don't have to do any special actions or anything. It's just natural. It's just assume that if you cannot put your hands together, you cannot bring your bow into existence.
Okay. Cool.
The staff of fire gives you the 10 charges. You no longer have the risk of it falling on a natural one breaking. However, if it does, you do have a chance of a wildfire spread. On a natural one, you cannot control the fires in which you cast, no matter what you do.
Nice.
Sounds like a risk I'm willing to take. Sounds like a
Other
risk for my
drawbacks.
allies, not me.
Yeah, other drawbacks is overheating. I'll give you all this, obviously, but other drawbacks would be overheating. Using the fire abilities too much in a short period causes the bow to overheat. After expending more than half its charges, the ranger must make a save or suffer a level of exhaustion, because it's a part of you now. So you're using the staff of fire's reserves, but as you're depleting that, you're also pulling on your own exhaustion because you're stronger with it, but it's still costing, you know. So it's
Yeah.
more or less your energy levels. But for an example of how awesome your stuff could be, is you could do things like Fury Wrath once per long rest. It does a 30-foot radius of awesome raining down arrows that do 7d10 fire damage.
Fuck yeah.
You got flaming arrows that you can actually create because of the staff of fire. When you fire arrows, you can choose them to be on fire already, so it'll automatically add 2d6, making them flaming arrows. You can naturally spellcast Burning Hands once. Fireball 3 times, and Wall of Fire. Oh, sorry, not once or 3 times. Sorry. Burning Hands for 1 charge, Fireball for 3 charges, and Wall of Fire for 4 charges. Recharging you is 1d6 4 at dawn every day. And if you use up all the charges, you have to make a con save. And if you fail, you become overheated and you cannot use your abilities for 24 hours.
Fair.
Otherwise,
That's awesome.
But yeah, so put all that together in a memo. But otherwise, that's where we're looking at. So, boom, you
I'll
get this
delete the
entire. Don't delete. Don't mess with
figurine.
this. Oh, got it. No, okay, yeah, that's fine. You can delete that. Yeah, he puts it on his shelf, and you see it next to a bunch of other random collectible items that resemble all kinds of odds and ends. And he's like, "Now, just stay still as we put this morph into a bit of a configuration here, and we'll hide it here. Now, remember, you kind of have to." Just kind of tense and have it with purpose, and it will just protrude with the purpose of putting it together and then release to bring yourself into the attachment. But if you ever let go of both parts, then it will shrivel, fall back into yourself. Deal?
Deal. That sounds great.
Done. You guys probably wait about 40 or 5 minutes or so, and you hear things happening. Like Bernie's totally not complaining. You guys check in with him, and Bernie's like, "I'm good," etc. Meanwhile, Brock is listening to all kinds of crazy gossip. He hears, "Hey," he talks. This is everything Brock hears is not directed to him. It's more or less the shit he hears as he's walking by to other people. "Hey, yeah, man, you hear that they said that they caught them on the coast? No, they caught them. I for sure thought that they would get across and we wouldn't have to worry about this. Blast them. Yep, blast me is right, friend. You'd consider the fact that if they were the ones to get caught, then who else we have? Supposedly they were the leaders. Yep, you're right. I guess you can kiss that cult goodbye. They were nothing but a talk and make believe, right? Agreed. Let me hold on to that for a bit, Brock, as you continue onward, and then you can. Help, help! I tell you, I had my cat, and my cat just ran off, and I missed them. You continue on. You get to a park. You see kids playing, and one of them. You don't give two fucks. You continue on. 15 copper for anyone who could tell me something I don't know about the Traders Bureau. 15 copper. Brock walks by. Doesn't sound like enough. 1 gold. The guy raises his eyebrow toward Brock. 1 gold copper to anyone who can beat me in a arm wrestle. Brock has to unmute himself. There you go.
Sorry, I'm eating peanut
I
butter
got
and
you. I
crackers.
see you. Brock kind of like, one drug. Yeah. Got a Claremont moment.
Let me pull out a gold base and put it down.
All right. He pulls up his sleeve, and you just see this immense muscle is just like stupid overdone. Like it doesn't even match his body proportions at all. The other arm is totally normal, but this one is just like doo-doo. And he's like, "Oh, do this then."
I see you've. Hold on. I've seen you. I see you've arm wrestled once or twice in your life. That's pretty good. How do
Would
you
you
feel
be-
about this? And I pull out my air, then I was like flex.
He's like,
Right in
"Would
front of
you believe that I only wrestled my brother, and I popped his own muscle because we couldn't decide on a winner, and no one's wrestled me since. For 15 copper, I'd offer you a gold to new. Could have killed more people sooner. My brother didn't survive from that explosion of his muscle.
Let's hope
The
you
risk-
survive this one. Let's go.
Oh, athletics, right? Is what you're good at?
Yeah. Get advantage.
Of course, Ian's over here overheating. Damn, I rolled
Yeah,
low.
that was my misunderstanding, but I was really hopeful for a moment
Shit.
there.
How'd you get advantage? I just said athletics, not advantage.
Yeah, I get athletic. I get advantage
Oh,
on all
you
athletic
naturally.
strikes.
Damn, nice. Well, yeah, you take him on the first one. Boom, bah! He's like, well, it's best out of 3. You can't decide on one.
I just did. I'm the winner. I'm an 8 in one go. That's your go.
I was
You can't figure
talking,
it out in
you
one.
took advantage. There's no judge. Get someone over here. You boy. He points at a random kid. Get over here and tell us when to go.
I ain't need a judge. You and I are
He
here.
puts
You
his other
lost.
hand slapping on the other 2 coins, and then he goes, "I'll triple it," and he puts his hand back out.
It's a ripple it. And he's a get.
We're at 6 gold.
Get 9 gold. I don't know. Brock's not good at math.
Are you going again?
Yeah, he puts his arm. Who's he gonna go again?
All right, another athletic. Go for it. He just holds you over. You're sweating, and then he's like, similar, but it's better than my brother. He like starts massaging his hand. He begins to grab the coin, which you did not know that you somehow put down because a gambler always pays. As he begins to collect, you do.
Wait.
Do you roll it again? Yeah.
You said best 2 out of 3? You've only
Oh, now
won
you
1.
want another. Very well. He gets like choppy.
If it was a tie and we just stop, we can just. If it's a
Like,
tie, we can just stop here and just take our money back and walk our ways. I
if you're
won 1,
tired,
you won
you
1.
could just say so. But let's go a third. Make it official.
Not sure I understand. You're the one that said
Let's-
best 2 out of 3.
Triple it again.
Nice. 50 gold?
Yeah, basically.
Definitely not. But
No.
18.
Wait,
That's
But
triple
would
it.
you know? Give me an insight check. Let's see if you would know.
I wouldn't know. I would say 50. I would just throw out a number.
Then let's just do it.
50
then.
gold.
Let's do it. You seem too deep.
Yeah, Brock would fucking do it.
Oh, you're gonna win. So heck yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
bummer. Why does he get an advantage when he didn't get an advantage on the first one?
He started
You
putting chalk
changed
in his hand. I said I described the
You
entire thing.
changed
He
it. You
prepared himself
changed
for
it. You
Every time I
meta
raised
it.
the bet, he went into
Either
it. He
one
was
against
like,
the
"Oh,
board.
now it's serious," and he
I
was
don't
like,
know about
"Okay,"
this.
and he
I
just
don't know
went
about
away.
this.
He gets your hand. Brock is like, "How is this possible?" Little does Brock know, if your buddies were around, they would have caught that there was a magic trick under the table. But hey, Brock will never know. So Brock is made a fool for a brief second there as he collects the kiss coin. But you had
Brock would
something
get mad at this
interesting.
point.
Wait, friend. Allow me. He gets
Not
2
sure
beers.
I've ever lost at
2
this game.
beers. 2 beers arrived. He goes, "Let us say it was a contest of test. We are looking to hire mercenaries, and you seem to fit the part."
Not sure I appreciate this game. I've never lost at arm wrestling. I can carry 5,000 pounds.
Humble friend.
I've never
We
once.
all must learn. We are not the best. With you, we may begin that.
No,
Got him.
no. Simply no. I am the best. This is not quite right. This is not sure I
He goes,
understand what's going on here.
"Everyone, who won this contest?" They're all like, "Ah!" They're all like rowing up. You realize that there's an entire crowd inside this building as you guys arm wrestled, and there was like an intense crowd watching all 3 combat fights, and none of you guys saw it because you guys weren't there with him.
All right. You won this.
Friend,
have a
we
lifting
know that I
contest.
am the best.
Let's have
That
a
is
lifting
fine.
contest. And I go walk up. Where's the biggest thing that's in the area?
Probably one of the ale barrels that pour booze. It's
I lift
easily
it
a
up with
50,
one arm.
60 gallons. Okay,
Have a
give me
lifting
strength,
contest.
give me a strength check as you go to lift it.
Strength, it would be either athletic. It would be athletics, would it not?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I mean, I
You
can
bring
lift.
it up.
I can lift
There,
2,000 or so pounds.
there. Yeah, that's fine. But
Easily.
there's just like, it's
Yeah.
just adhere to the ground. People have stolen it
yeah.
before. So you pop out 3 deadbolts. The fourth one is still hanging in there as you're like dangling it up. You make it very clear that you're very, very, very strong. At no point is anyone doubting that ability as you pop out 3 deadbolts that have adhered a stolen barrel of booze multiple times from giants and others nearby. And you have yet again shown that they have not found defenses that are well enough to protect it. As you are here and you see the owner come out, oh, again, as he's stressing out and he runs inside. Call the
I'm sorry. I'm not
insurance.
here to steal
Tell
this. I'm not here to
Eminem.
steal
We
this.
have a claim. What's your name, man? What is your name?
Fudge House.
Tell Eminem it's Forge House's responsibilities. Meanwhile, is the rest of the crew catching up to him at this point?
We went to go
No,
look
we
for a
went to
ring.
jeweler. Yeah,
we
we're
wanted
gonna
go
go
for
get a ring.
jeweler.
I'm
Oh,
still
well.
getting my bow
Yeah,
transferred
when
to
he
me,
went
I
to
think.
get his bow, we went to a jeweler.
Oh, the jeweler. Okay. You guys arrive to a tabaxi jeweler and they go, hello, friend. They're male. I hope you're curious in our most finest pearl scent collection. He shows you 5
We
items.
would do one better than the
that
finest.
show multiple
I want to
shades.
get for my boys the best of the best. And this here is my signet ring. I want one for each of them.
He puts his hand over it, and and you don't even realize or feel it. And then he has it in his hand. You look at your hand, and it's off. You have never been able to take it off. You have been so large and imbued and embedded with it that it has never come off. And this Tabaxi just soft paws it right off you, and it's like, it can be cleaned, yes, but would you like it to be updated? Your family's emblem is very old.
It's a classic. I like maintaining the history of the Fudge House for my boys.
It can draw the wrong kind of attention nowadays.
No, certainly not. We only have the best of history.
Very well.
When people see this, they are always enamored by the Fudge House name.
Then it sounds like you could not possibly go without it. So allow me to simply quickly make a copy of it, and then I will reproduce it to create the rings in which you desire. And how many was it again?
Generally, I make the molds myself, and then you simply fill the molds. And then in any enchantments you can bestow
But you must
upon the
understand, you want it to be the original classic. And they're holding on
I'm
to your
not
ring.
entrusting you to make the molds, sir.
I would not
maintain
possibly
my
make
own
a
house.
mold. As they kind of like are holding the single one, and then they go, and then there's 2.
You son of a bitch. Alright, that means what? What is your name, sir?
They look at it and they go, how many did you say you needed? And they do it again, and there's 3.
That's the right amount right there.
And
You,
they
you
were
stop
all
right
dirty.
there. No more for you.
But, so go ahead and give me a perception check.
I mean, out of character, should there be some like magic to make them not so replicatable when they're
I would think they
Fudge
were
Double
House never
rings.
said that. He just
cool
said,
ideas. They're one of a kind.
you believe that that is the only 3 they made. Of course, I would not possibly abuse the knowledge of the Fudge House. They're trying to
yeah,
get
we-
99,000 of these
They're all
rings.
as dirty. They're the right size for them, but they're as dirty and full of cake and other bullshit that you've had, like cheesecake and stuff, that has just been ingrained into the ring because they didn't clean it because you didn't want them to. So it's the perfect replica of your ring for them.
I have my mage hand try to quickly swipe it up.
It is magically imbued.
So I can't swipe up my rings. You mean
Well,
magically
yours
imbued?
you can, but when theirs were created, it was created in the image of yours current.
Yeah.
So you can clean yours. You'll have a clean ring.
I'm not
Theirs
cleaning
is
it.
not.
I was
Theirs is
cleaning it.
not.
I'm
No,
just
no, no.
grabbing.
He's
the rings.
grabbing it. He was trying
I'm
to
just
grab
grabbing
them.
the ring.
Oh yeah, they're yours. Oh yeah, you got them.
Yeah, I'm taking the rings.
Yeah, they're yours.
Good. Well, you done yourself a good service today, but you got to be real careful. Now, come on now. When you see a nobleman's ring, you don't just take it.
Well,
And
you
even
actually
further,
presented it to
you
me if you
don't
consider the
copy
way
a
you
nobleman's
approached.
ring.
And then you
I'm gonna
requested
have
that you needed another one, and
find
which I provided for you immediately, which was quite brief, considering that you thought it would take longer and I would need your assistance, which is acute at most. I apologize for a nobleman to feel that they have been belittled, but trust me, I understand what your time is to you. In managing and operating so many things, I could not possibly waste or request more from you other than your simple service.
No, you're quite loquacious. You know how to speak to a gentleman.
You said
I
you were a
think-
noble, of course. I would never speak to anyone less.
Much obliged.
Kicks
My
like
name is Fudge House, as you already know.
as-
Claremont Fudge House.
you announce yourself, you see like a less non-noble person walk by and they kick up. They're just saying you like approve this message.
That's good. That's very good.
Of course.
My son Darth Fudge House, and I hand him a ring.
Thank you, Daddy.
As Pringles.
If you wouldn't mind, get the door. We're leaving.
Yep. I cast Mage Hand and open the door.
I'm so goddamn proud of my boys. I throw a bag of gold behind me and as we leave.
Give me a D200.
A
I was about
D200.
to say, did you not pay for them too?
I wasn't going to at first, but he was really polite, so
38.
I'm
You pay
losing so much
138
money on
gold.
these random throws. There goes another 138 gold. It's bad. It's bad.
How much do
news.
you have? Jesus.
I've got thousands, but it's disappearing fast.
Oh,
You have found a way.
It's
we need
You
to
disappearing
get some
fast.
income.
You brought some money. Let's pay up.
Yeah, you're surprisingly the only one who doesn't get money. You need to get money. That's for sure.
So, real quick, I'm going to use the loo and get into the beer. You guys come up with whatever else you guys want to do with your shopping episode and whatever else you're trying to address, and we will get to it. I got plenty for you. Just let me know. I'll be right back.
Did we get
Huh?
a cart and horses yet?
Absolutely
No.
not. You guys are
Yeah.
looking for it though. The goblin said he could, but no one said yes to him officially.
Oh, I thought we
Got
said
it.
yes.
Oh, you did? Okay, then he is. Then
Yeah,
he'll get
yeah.
it to you
Cool.
Yeah, I
after
thought,
your
yeah,
next
we
one.
said
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Yeah, then I
Pulley
did prepare
things.
something for him. Yeah, he got you. Okay. I'll be right back.
Cart and pulley things. Yeah, we have
I
cart
don't.
and
I don't
pulley
want to
things.
meta too much, but donkeys are way cheaper and would do the same job.
As pulley things that we don't know what they are.
I mean, maybe he's bringing us donkeys. I don't know.
It could be anything. Did you guys want anything else in town? Any other kind of supplies?
The only thing that I like think we should do, I know we had talked about doing the actor thing, but since we're questing up, I don't think that we really should do that. That'd just kind of be a waste of time. We can maybe have Bernie do that at a later time. But if we're looking for people to work the land and look for income, shouldn't we like potentially try to put some flyers up about like they can get a homestead on our land and they
great idea.
can then pay us like a small portion of their future crops to do so. And Bernie wouldn't think of this, but this is just me
I
thinking.
can make the flyers very easily, so I'll make us flyers. And you know what? Maybe we should make a stop off at the cemetery. What do you say?
I thought
I would
Yeah.
Death would have a.
If we can, do you think they'll get mad, or what are the rules like here?
I
What are
don't
they
know.
gonna know? All of a sudden, people are gone. I mean, I guess there would be some holes unless we fill them up after.
Well, we potentially could also just put up flyers for an election for head undertaker or something like that.
Or
Oh,
we can tell people they can bury their there. We can open our own cemetery.
There you
free
go.
cemetery.
It's a
You don't
free
even gotta pay for
cemetery.
it.
Yeah, we'll call it the Fudge Hole
That's it.
Fudge Hole Farms. The hole you throw them in the hole.
I'm always the geniuses. I'm gonna go ahead and make some flyers now. Here we go.
Or they don't even have to be free. They could just be like drastically reduced in cost compared to the
If
normal
it's free,
cemetery.
people will think something's up. We'll just offer.
Yeah.
Wait, not creation. I just want fabricate. That's
So
what I
my
need.
thought is that Pappy Fudge here can't go on without income forever. And so we need to get serfs to the land, and then if we're gonna do the cemetery thing, then
They'll probably die anyway. Eventually.
yeah, they will, but reduce cost burials at Fudge
Yeah.
Hole.
Fudge Hole, yeah.
So I go up to a tree and I cast fabricate, and it just turns into a whole bunch of flyers. Half of which I guess we'll just say are for the Fudge House Farms. Take a plot of land, build a house, build a home, have a happy life, pay a small tithe. And the other one's for the cemetery. Free
You
plots.
should also
Area-
add that we offer protection. I think that's part of what they pay for.
Nice.
Because that's like that's the original serfdom, though. Is like that's what the argument was that they paid for, right? Was that the nobility would protect them, along with giving the land.
Live without fear on Fudge House Farms. Never run out of food. Land for crops. What else?
Say each person gets 75 acres. I mean, I'd take that deal today.
Small tithe collected by your Fudge House lords.
Somebody came along, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna give you 75 acres, and you just have to pay a small tithe." I'd be like, "Fuck
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's great. Good deal.
All right. So what's the plan?
It's been somewhat posted, but
We're printing flyers.
Yeah, we're making
Okay.
flyers. And we want to get donkeys instead of horses, I guess, to pull the cart, because Bernie decided he's a donkey kid now.
Well, you guys are getting wargs.
Oh shit, that's even cooler.
way cooler.
As they are very hungry intensive, so Claremont's gonna have to either give up his food sometimes, or you guys are gonna have to hold even more. But otherwise, they are great and loyal.
Can they just
and
eat all the things that we
super
kill
dope.
on the way?
Yeah, sure. Whether or not you guys actually kill shit on the way, who knows? You guys might end up becoming very pacifist people. I don't know. You guys have been very interesting so far.
It's
been
true.
wild
We never
development.
do the predictable thing.
So, I would be like, yeah, you're gonna feed them stuff, and then next thing you know, you guys are like, wow, we haven't killed this shit since we got these things. Everything's too scared of us. Or whatever.
We'll
So-
have to start chasing shit down.
Perfect. view
There's a
for your
rabbit,
afterlife.
squirrel. This
Yeah.
session we chase squirrel number 7. Squirrels 7. Team 0. Some shit. Nonetheless, okay, so you guys have 2 wargs to take a single cart. The cart is able to carry
Wagon. I thought we were getting a wagon.
Okay, yo, look, Boblin's getting you whatever the fuck he got, okay? So he's getting you 2 wargs, and he's getting you a cart that can carry like 450 pounds. So figure it out. Okay, that's not his
Food,
fault.
I can carry more than that
You
consistently.
you could do that all you want, okay? But you guys got 2 orcs with the cart that can carry 450 pounds. He goes,
But we need
I got you these things. These wolves are very loyal, very yes. And this 450-pound capacity cards shall get you started. I don't quite understand your needs, but this is what I offer you.
How much food is on there already?
Nothing at all.
But you told me you'd give me a couple 100 pounds of food.
You are false.
We need meat. We need breads. We need vegetables.
There is
we
a
need-
barbecue across the way that will offer you perhaps such necessities like
Done.
rations and provisions.
I sent my
We do.
my
You
invisible-
all have a conversation before that you'd be getting like 40 pounds a day.
Yeah,
There
he
was
told
literally a
him,
conversation about.
but he's a clothing dude. He literally just like took.
It's
what he
true.
told
We
him,
just
like-
trusted like the most
Yeah, you told-
untrustable guy.
You told the one dude, like he heard him, he accepted his order, all that, but that's not his trade at the end of the day.
He
Like
gave us wargs in a cart. Why does a clothing guy have that stuff?
Also, he
he's
gave
a
me
goblin.
50. He also gave me 50 gold for a rifle that was worth like 1,500. So like,
That's awesome.
Dude made a deal. Like he was ready to shoot you guys under the desk at this point. You know what I mean? Like under the counter, that dude can fuck someone up. That rifle does like 8d12 or something crazy.
Who has the asshole people in the world being assholes to us, right?
I think that he's created these characters like Eminem and this guy because we're assholes. So
Dude, Goblin has done nothing but what you guys asked to his limitation. He's a little goblin who has made you guys the most eccentric things you ever acquired and given you the best of his capabilities. He's never given you overpromised things. He's been honest and kind and always generous.
to be fair, he gave me this rockin' flaming outfit that I wear right now. So
You know.
I still look like a little evil Knievel.
So also to on your guys' unknown knowledge, the Strixhaven group also bought a little top hat magician suit for Iz. So he has like a whole little black suit with the little top hat and everything that looks really cool. And it has a cane for him to like stand with, like a little pimp daddy. And then the other one, I think another person bought another outfit. But yeah, they met him too. So a couple people bought some snazzy outfits.
That's where I get my sense of fashion from. That's my patron right there.
Yeah. There you go. Shit.
So, but this dude has done some. He's touched a couple of you players in a positive manner with his services. Okay, so don't hate on the guy. He's done nothing but kind
Except
things.
for the
He's never
cock
been
ring.
bad. Hey, that's not his fault.
Oh shoot! That reminds me. I forgot to get the contractor's special ring. I'm gonna need one of those.
Say it, choker.
Oh god. Definitely not
Yeah.
wearing that.
You want a ring?
No. Sure no. How am I finishing this arm wrestling thing?
How's the what? Sorry.
How's the arm wrestling thing getting finished?
Well, I mean, it finished with, to my understanding of you accepting the loss as a gentleman because of all the purview people, but he did
No,
accept
no.
and recognize you.
I was offering another competition.
Okay. And he watched you as you did such, and as you look back at the table, he's gone. The owner goes, I'm gonna charge Fudge House Farms with M&M insurance because he has the same guy as his insurance policy. So Fudge House Farms gonna get hit with the bill of you vandalizing the property.
I got hosed. Hosed by the DM.
He disappeared.
All right. I put the keg down. Actually, I take the keg with me. Remember, this is from Valjal's Bar. I take it with me.
And this is
We
why you
gotta
don't get paid.
We gotta fire this mercenary.
It's the worst.
You don't know that.
Thank goodness he didn't take the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, we
There's
don't
no
we don't know
surprise.
in game, but
Someone's getting the bill, okay?
haven't been paid yet. You know.
Too funny.
Did you see the
Yeah.
flyers, by the way?
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that you guys are posting flyers. Yeah. Go ahead and give me each of you guys D33s.
D30.
Everyone.
Yeah.
What are we aiming for? 33 or 1? Who
Mm.
knows?
Wow,
Red
14s.
What is it? Flash T3?
Ooh, if we all get 14, that'd be pretty sick.
How do you do it? Slash or?
You click any of them and then just change it to 33.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hacker
I like
man.
that technique.
It's a secret jutsu.
Jujitsu. Secret. Jujitsu.
The secret of the Wukong.
Wow.
The Wukong secret.
I think we're waiting on DM to tell us what happened.
Yeah, I'm
We
doing
don't
some
understand.
mental. Yeah.
14, 14, 17.
Oh, there's like you're actually looking up on a table what happened. Interesting.
Well, I mean, so like I had once told you guys back in the day that I built an entire world economy for area back when like you guys were like, we want to do like a management campaign, and then we never did it, but I built something for it anyway. So I've always built on it and just kept using it to influence everything that we do. So that's where money goes. So when you guys don't think any money influences anything, where it's spent actually does, because Paulo uses a lot of funds, that kind of stuff.
So people know the Fudge House name because he tips really well.
You guys attract a total of 15 employees.
Wow.
Ooh.
with your
Anyone for the
flyers.
graveyard?
Yeah. Anyone for the graveyard?
Let's see. It's a tough thing to remember. Let me check quick. Three.
All right. It's a start
Okay.
of a graveyard.
Pretty good.
I mean, how many people die a day, you know?
Yeah.
We
Not
can up
that huge.
The three that have
however many it is
volunteered
now. We can up those
each
numbers.
have a terminal illness. They each know that their day will come, but they are interested in seeing how many will pass before them. These first three have chosen to be called the Founder's Hill. They chose to be at the hill farm that is 12 miles out from the main farm, so they may do what it is they do in their final hours, whenever that moment comes, as they watch others go before them, and they take care of their bodies until Darth calls. They're Darth's first three. They're like the three sisters of Darth's assembly.
Great free plot here. Sign at the dotted line.
Yeah.
You get
There's a few small stipends, of course. We have rights to your body. We technically still own the land. If we ever want to, everything under the earth is ours.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. But you can visit whenever you want.
All of them so far have acquired an acceptance.
Not to worry. We'll upkeep it. It's going to be a beautiful spot. It's got
There should be like a little asterisk that bodies may or may not be there due to cleaning services.
Yeah, things come and go.
It's like a rebloom, There you go.
I think you're giving a sermon when you're saying that. Things come and go. This is life.
Oh, and death, actually. It's life and death.
Part of the cycle.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're ready, right?
So, yeah, is there anything else you guys needed to touch up?
No, at least I'm good. I don't know about anyone else.
No, we're good. We're ready to cook.
Brock would be waddling back to the group with a keg of beer.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Hopefully
what were
I
you
got
up to?
a lot of food from the barbecue place you talked to me about. I'll buy half a steer basically. I'm gonna buy a cow and chickens and whatever else they got there. Hopefully got potatoes.
Okay, and how much are you willing to spend?
I'm willing to spend whatever it takes.
Oh
Give
God,
me that food.
no, no. It's the
He has to
worst
give me so
answer.
many
Money's not
notes
an
to
issue.
keep up with.
Money is so an issue.
Money's not an issue. Don't you worry. Look, money just falls from the sky, and then I can just like straight up make a bunch of money.
We're gonna end up like the Varian family in no time. Broke
Not
as
gonna
fuck.
last. It's only gonna last an hour, but that's plenty of time for me to get my food and get out of there.
Did we give Bernie his ring yet?
No.
If you don't have it yet, I very obviously am showing that I have one and that you don't. Like buffing
Oh,
it.
what the? Oh my! I'm supposed to have one too. Pappy Fudge House. Hey, hey!
Oh, yes, my boy.
Hey, Darth is flashing his ring over here like it's the ring of power.
You letting your older brother push you around. Here's your ring. Here's your ring.
I grab it and then I flash it and I stick my tongue out at Darth and I go, "Ha! I got one too." It's too big for me though.
You know, yours says that you're adopted on the inside.
You
Did you know
You're adopted too.
that? Yeah, but I was adopted. But I'm okay with it, and you don't like it, so that's why I make fun of you about
I adopted him a half second before you.
it.
He's the eldest.
Oh no. I light your robe on fire.
Oh god, that's great.
Look, fellas, I got us a drink for the trap. I might be getting a bill from M&M. It's something that I was able to acquire. Good tavern down the road. Just had it laying there. It's quite interesting. I put it on the cart. The cart's nearby.
That's all
Oh
it
my
can
God.
carry. That's 450 pounds. Done. That's all it can carry.
It's a keg 450 pounds.
What's it filled with? Is it fruit juice?
Made of fruit. Mead.
That's a good question. Let me do some math
Actually, I
on
have no
how
idea.
heavy it'd actually be.
A full
It was
60
ale. It was ale,
60
for sure.
gallon. Yeah.
But let me check
Ale,
how
it's made
heavy
of
that would be.
grain, not fruit.
Don't hurt
I'm
your
not
brother
sure.
too
Is it
bad.
grain a fruit? Definitely not the fruit. Not as good as the Durgar ale. But it'll do. It'll keep us well hydrated during our travels.
Ew, it's water.
You settle down, boys. You don't want to hurt each other too bad. You've both earned my respects today. Quite impressive showings. Now go tell the rabble we're on our way out and they better meet us at Fudge House Farms. The 15 people are the rabble.
Yeah, you got it. The rabble, 15 people. Understood. Noted.
Yeah, we'll call them rabble, common folk, lowborns, peasants, peons, stuff like that.
Dinkies.
Yeah.
The dinkies. I'm writing that down. The dinkies.
That's like the really, really special ones, you know?
Darth and Bernie have been nobility for like 2 days, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Ew."
By the way, you guys got a new new policy.
You guys are really leaning into it. It's amazing.
We have a what, DM?
A new claim against you guys.
Yeah. Good
Oh,
luck.
nice.
It's in your Discord.
Oh, an insurance claim. Uh-oh.
This looks like something for Eminem to deal with, not for our problems.
Yeah, this got nothing to do
Eminem
with
will
me.
build it against us.
That's weird. They must have made that mistake because they managed the money, so they got this.
Yeah, this must be a mistake. Let's just throw it away.
There you
Holy
go. There you go.
shit. So much gold.
You mind burning that? Burn it. You mind burning it? It's pretty worthless.
Yeah.
In fact, toss me the stone, would you? Would you, Darth?
Boom. I just cast Firebolt on it. Just like burn it right out of your hand.
You see as it like shrivels up and it begins to burn, it rebuilds itself on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna call it.
Might have been the bill I was talking about. I said Eminem would be providing a bill for this.
I attack it again.
You get it this time. You take it out. You catch it on both ends.
Nothing escapes the burn.
Yes, it's
Nicely
gone.
done.
And I let you know. That's off of my hands and my heart. Now we can enjoy the ale together.
Very nice, very nice. Right. So, in town, anything else you guys want to do? Is you have a warg in a cart with a 455-pound ale barrel.
I think that's it. I think we're ready to
Okay,
quest.
I guess I'll just carry the ale barrel.
You can carry it.
Like you move on it, you're like dun 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 dun, as you're just kind of traveling with the team. As it's no big deal to you, but it's still very dramatic for everyone to witness. As it's like a Durgard, just like with your blacked out goggles, just. So what are you guys actually going? Like right now, straight to like
We go to the farm
I think
first.
we're going to the
farmers.
farm.
Got it.
So,
You guys head back to home.
wait, are we going to Granny's or farm?
I want to go to
First.
Granny's, right? I thought we were.
We're going to Granny's, but I figured we'd go to the farm and then we'd leave from there first thing in the morning. But we could leave right now if you want.
Or you can
We just
get a
need to
hotel.
get the 15 people to their farms. That's the only reason we would go back. Go
Well,
back, give them
can
the
I-
plots.
Can I spend some time making a hand cart, so like something that I can pick up and carry with me?
Excuse me.
Like,
Excuse me.
like with
Sorry,
supplies on the,
sorry, I
or
was
can I find
sneezing
like on
out
the
the
farm?
concept of what you were trying to tell me because I wanted it to never exist. So I was trying to get rid of it, and you kept going, so I kept sneezing, and I'm
Yeah,
out of
I get
sneezes.
it.
So
I
let's
hear you.
just
Thanks,
put
thanks,
a,
DM.
you know,
Appreciate you.
no, absolutely
Yeah.
with your no, with your tower building skills, you can absolutely build a cart. So go
Yeah,
ahead and
I'm gonna
keep
build
going.
a hand like a something like a rickshaw, if you will, that's gonna carry the ale and maybe one other thing.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and give me a. Do you have tools with you?
I believe I don't. Land vehicle. No, maybe I don't know. I thought I did.
Check.
I don't really ever add any of that shit when I make a character, to be perfectly honest.
Then that is a fault of your own, good
It
sir.
is my own fault for sure. But I
You look
figure
foolish.
there's
You
gonna
look
be tools
around.
on the farm. I look for tools on the farm.
You look for tools on the farm. Remember, they didn't farm very much.
Simple tools like saw, hammer, potentially nails. If not, I make divots in the wood to connect them, and then I make pegs. I make it entirely out of wood.
Yeah, you got like saws and stuff. So, excuse me. You're able to put together basic wood stuff, but you don't have like hammer. I mean, you could put together such, but you don't have it now.
My
You'd have to
fists.
like put together like pittons and things like that. You don't have any serious, I mean, general tools of ball bearings outside of that. Basic things that everyone has on their person. But yeah, you could kind of generally gesture enough together with just wood tooling. It's very flammable. It works fine otherwise in what you want it to do, and it can hold 2 extra items. Small,
Sweet.
of course.
I put the barrel on there, and then one other item.
Which one?
I think meat, so that we can
Meat?
have other like carrying stuff in the cart. Food and the ale.
Okay. 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 All right. So the rest of the team, you guys are back at base. Boom, boom, ta-da. We are here. You got war. You got the barrel air here, the ale here, and now you have another. You have your cart free for 450 pounds. What are you gonna do? You guys just boop, boop, let's just head back to Riceland, or what are you
I
doing?
give them their plots. I show them where to go. I
Yep.
tell them we'll check in on them in a month.
They're like, don't come back dead. Best home I ever got for free.
Sure, yeah, of course. You can call us the noblemen, the noble fudge houses. Or what do you boys want to be called? Royal, noble, your majesty. What do you like?
High
That
Lord.
is
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you call us whatever. We don't care.
Fat fuckers. They all
You can
start
call me
laughing. They look
Ranger.
at Big Fast.
I use a gift to gab to reverse that.
Nice. Okay. Is it a save or is it just like a quick whip? I don't know.
It reverses the last 6 seconds essentially.
Gotcha. You got. You got. You got. You got.
Just call us Fudge House, Claremont Fudge House, Darth Fudge House, Bernie Fudge House, and if here Brock comes by, please give him the proper accordance.
Fudgy.
You just call him Brock.
Some have called me General, if you'd like to call me that. Otherwise, Brock would do.
Wait, your
General.
name's Daryl?
General.
Excuse me. How long's your name been Daryl?
General!
Daryl.
Let me make you see the backside of my axe like I did before.
I just ignore it and I have my palanquin just take me away. No, you can beat me up.
Got it.
You can call him a Fudgy.
He's a fudgy. Fudge follower.
Yeah, that's fine. You follow the Fudge House. Say if you yell all Fudge, I guess I'm the Fudge follower.
Yeah, fudgy for short.
Chasing the Fudge. And then we travels. Wherever the Fudge goes, Brock goes. I follow the
All
Fudge trail.
Did you gentlemen, you boys, did you all want to take a little rest before we head out? Are you ready to go? Your choice.
It's only been a few hours. Come on. It's so boring around here. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go.
Fair enough, fair enough. We can just head on out.
All right, let's
All
roll.
right.
Let's roll.
You guys head out as you do. You guys go through clasp, and of course, the new sales and oohs and ahs attract you because you guys are gluttons for everything. But you make it past it, you swallow your prides. You maybe get a taste here and there from a couple sample trays, as Claremont knows the routes.
Ooh.
He's been through town a handful of times, and he always knows when food is out.
How shitty am I about these sample trays? I'm trying to think. Am I one of those people who just like swipes the whole thing off?
Oh,
the
you
top?
never grab them. It's more like your invisible servants. It's always like,
Yeah, they're always picking
they
them
just
up.
disappear. Like they just float off, and they all lead to you. It's like a fucking ant trail. But otherwise, what
As
are they
We're
gonna do?
walking. There's just trail of foods coming
Yeah,
back.
always. Yeah,
Just
like you
smell
guys, no matter where you are, if it's in town, there's always food coming to Claremont, whether it's off people's plates, off the server trays, out of the little cabinets, even the display food. If it's fake food, Claremont sometimes eats plastics. You never know. It's a random
actually
draw.
this
The
happened. You
servers
never
don't
know
know.
what you're eating
They're dumb,
sometimes.
like you said. Like they just see food, they grab it. So like it could be all kinds of
They
random
don't know
things.
the difference, right?
Yeah. Absolutely not. So yeah, it's always been a
Can't
chance.
blame them. Servants, they don't know any better.
Oh,
Okay, I am missing a few people. Here's Barack Groglin. Blam. And your bandit. Is that it? That's everyone, right? Oh, nobody has vision. What the fuck is that? Why you guys blind?
I
That's
figure we
wrong.
just gonna do some tiny hut, get some rest once we've made it some 24 miles or whatever we're doing.
Oh yeah, that's what I was putting you guys. Boop, 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 boop. So
Or unless we ran.
I would
into
assume it's
something.
like 15 or half or whatever, 12 miles, right? Because we were half day in the town. And
so
the other
you
half
guys get past the town. Well, I was skipping you guys past the town and putting you guys right to the crossing of the little river kind of dam across the claps that you see toward the mountain. And here you would be now. As you arrive.
Right.
You
Bernie,
guys
how's
see
your pet treating you?
Fantastic. Smokey's awesome. And Bandit is right there in the wings, waiting to
Doing
go.
one hell of a job, Beastmaster in that thing. Well done, kid. Well done.
Well, I don't move.
Garth, how about you and your little army? How are they holding up?
All right.
They're pretty good, I think. I don't see them
Bernie.
anywhere, but I'm sure they're around.
Did you hear me, Bernie? He's now connected to you directly.
Nice.
So if
Rob,
you need his
how
stats,
you
we'll
holding up carrying all that luggage with you?
You guys see a rushing
quite fine.
dam.
Appreciate you asking. Thank you for your concern.
Good, good. Sounds like nobody's all that tired. We can keep on moving then.
You guys see a single dam created here that arches over a bridge. As it's like
You
as
know,
you
I
look up, you
read
see
I
a high
read a
rock.
Ranger Ted once, and Ranger Ted got attacked in a choke point like this once. Probably nothing to worry about, though.
Oh, good. As long as there's nothing to worry about.
Bernie, go ahead and give me an
What's this
insight
Ranger
check.
Ted? Is that what I should be getting him for his birthday?
Getting an inside check, all right.
By the way, what's his birthday?
Sir, I just met you lot.
That's Darth.
You've
but,
already taken one as your sons.
I don't think he has a birthday.
I don't even know. You don't even know their birthday.
I don't think he's got one. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one.
For that
It's 'cause
matter,
he
I'm
knows-
not sure of my own birthday.
Give him one. Classic dad move. Need to give him a birthday. That's my job.
Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday, kiddo! Give me that rock. Eminem, I need you now.
Hey man, what's up? This is Fudge House himself. How you doing?
Yes. Yeah. It's me, all right.
Discount. First time introduction.
I'm gonna need two things from you.
Yeah, tell me.
The first is I'm gonna need you to get me a Ranger Ted copy with the face of Bernie here on the cover. You know him quite well, so it should be no problem for you. The second thing I'm gonna need is those goddamn parakeets. Where are my birds?
They take time to fly, and I can't teleport them to you as they come natural.
Now listen here. You have been hired as a servant to our services. So I will be needing more
Whoa,
money.
whoa. You understand that
and
you
more
make a contract,
parakeets.
and a contract is not no servitude. A contract is called a deal, a negotiation, a appealing, layered arrangement. You want to play tug of war? Let's go to the details. I say, you say, we say, we do.
You
We
wish for me to cancel our
do.
contract, sir? You
You hear
better
this?
believe.
You hear this dastardly laugh. Give me a wisdom save, Fudge House.
Okay.
His laugh is so ridiculously confident, you're like, oh shit. But let's see if it's like oh shit or if it's like oh shit and you brush it off. It's oh shit. But you could act it off. I'm just saying you know it's oh shit.
Oh. Well, I didn't sign anything with you, so I don't know what you think you got.
You best check that policy, boy. Your name's on it.
You can put my name on any document you want. It don't mean that it's legitimate.
A big boy like you, we all know you can't get that thumb on the paper.
I don't put my thumb on paper. I use my what's it called? The writing utensil that they use.
I
Well,
use my quill.
I
Thank
use
you,
my
Brock. You are one smart
I
nigga.
use my wishbone. Hold up. Where's my lucky wishbone at? Hold on.
Sometimes I forget my quill and I use a wishbone, but generally I use my quill.
I got a bone in my pocket that's sharp enough, you know.
And my quill is quite special. It only retains the signature when I want it to.
Well, I'll tell you what. That first edition Ranger Ted's gonna have to be 500 gold, but as a first time buyer special, because you'll Claremont himself, I'll give you 50% and expect 250 on our monthly dues.
You go ahead and do what you want. You're getting me more money. Take it out of your money earnings.
My more money. I like the way you agree with that.
That's what M&M is for. Money management. Now take that money, make more, and use it to pay down whatever bills I got.
You got it. I'll go get that more money for myself.
I like this guy. You are one good money manager. Now please don't screw me on this because I didn't forget his birthday. I remembered it. So make me look good. Come on now. Be quick. First birthdays are important. Your children remember these. This is his first birthday ever. He's turning one for the. Sorry.
I'm the oldest 1-year-old ever, apparently.
Bernie, can you roll me a perception and advantage as you're like,
A
wait,
what?
is perception and advantage to see
Oh,
whether
shit,
or not
I
you
just
know
realized
it's your birthday.
this means I missed the birthday of my eldest because he's more than one.
That's okay. That's okay, Dad. I get it.
That's not okay. I owe you. I owe you
Bernie's
this.
traumatized, man. Bernie, how do you take this? You realize that your own pod missed your first birthday, and you are now first birthday because you don't know how many birthdays you missed. So, because your pod can't do the math because he's such a glutton, he just declared now is your first birthday. How does that make you feel?
I'm gonna live forever.
Love you, boys. I would be
So
the
it works like
one.
that.
In fact, here, Darth, do you want some? No? Okay.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. But if you ever
But
hungry,
it's getting more interesting as we go. This is quite fun. Yeah, first birthday's around. Hope we have cake tonight.
we certainly have drinks. My boy is gonna be drinking. He's now old enough. I think.
1 year old is old enough for a drink. At least in your Durgar it is. But I'm not sure if it's same for you.
I think it's the same. Same.
DM,
Yes.
All
what did my
right.
17 insight find?
What were you looking for specifically?
Remember,
You
I said
asked him
that
to roll insight.
yeah, you asked me to because I made a comment about that this would be a perfect place
You
for
got it.
an
Yes.
attack.
You would understand on a 17 that the most typical creatures that could be around here are known as Varroks. They're smaller than rocks, but rocks are commonly known to appear when Varroks are in hatching because rocks like to prey on them.
Oh, rocks. Oh, fuck.
We should probably
It's
settle
Burrox,
down.
the smaller.
We should
But
settle down,
rocks
though,
are
right? I should make us
nearby.
a tiny hut.
Say that again, Ian.
Shouldn't I make us a tiny hut? We need to settle down and relax for his birthday.
Yeah, you can totally do that. That's totally fine. I'm just telling you what Bernie would know.
Cool. We're also blocking the road.
It's totally
This
fine.
is-
He was like, doo.
You put a tiny hut right before the right at the entrance of the
Yeah, I'm blocking the whole bridge just for us. Actually, I should have done it on the bridge. You know what? I'll do that. Never mind that. Ignore that tiny. We need a nice view for our boy. Let's get a nice spot. I'll do it again on top of the bridge.
Just move
There
over.
we go.
Dude.
That's more like it.
All
Now
right.
you
And I'll
can
put
enjoy.
I'll put the keg. I'll go in here on the side. And I'll put the keg right next to me. Got drinks all around. A little cup. Pour it. Hand it to
You
the
got it.
Verdan. Yeah, Mr. Fudgehouse. Is your drink?
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. This is to my boys. Another year older.
It looks like we and I are the only ones in here. We're doing the toast without them.
Right, you are. We should probably wait for them to arrive.
You're more than welcome to toast directly to me, but sure, it's pointed for them.
Fudge House tradition always include chocolate. Now, I got something special for you boys. I go into my pack and I pull out some of the chocolate that I have. Everybody gets a piece. And I believe one of the traditions is to blow out candles or something. I didn't really do it much as a kid, but here, because I had bad lung capacity. But don't worry about that. We'll just make a flame, and I'll
I
just
try
like,
to
press
take
it.
the chocolate from Darth.
Start give me a perception check.
That's great.
Let him have.
You let him have it.
I
Oh,
let him
let
have it.
me-
I go. I
Your
go.
brother.
Hey, Bernie, I get it. It's tough being adopted.
You're adopted too.
Maybe. Yeah.
What proof do you have?
You are.
Dad. We used to have another brother, but Dad gave away to the circus when he was too annoying. So just be careful.
Nothing.
Hold on.
He's like, you don't know because Dad fixed you already, you know? Like,
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I don't believe you. You're lying to me.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who knows?
you want to get a persuasion? Darth? Just
Sure.
throw it out.
This is great. That's awesome.
How old is Darth, by the way?
I'm hoping he's older than me. That'd be amazing.
No, I don't know. I never really thought about it. He's probably in his 20s or something like that.
Oh, okay. He's still young. I'm 45. At least that's what I wrote down.
That's what you are. Well, we will see.
I'm
As we
130.
Yeah, Brock is the oldest. But he's been underground, so he's like only like 5 surface years. So he's
Yeah, he's 5 in surface years.
Right?
I have no idea what's going on. Not new to me. I'm showing you everything. Everybody, drinks around. And Bernie a drink, and Darth a drink.
So as you guys take this break inside the hut, you guys do see as you're sitting in here and you make it, totally disguisable. Vrox, smaller, tinier, very, very lethal looking predators of bird of prey as they fly around, and then a rock hunting them, fucking them off one by one.
Would you look at that? Dinner and a show. We're gonna get
Can
ourselves a nice little hunting game going.
everyone give me a perception check to see how many Vrox started and how many are left?
Trying to see who can find the most. Winner can spot the most rocks.
Not me.
The fattest person there is like, I'm hungry. Hold on.
Well, I
got
know
this.
where they are, so I
Yeah.
know the number. And
Yeah.
they have to guess how many it is.
He's the one doing the gamble over here. Well, Darth would win the payout. Your eldest son.
Yeah, so whatever number you want to guess, I'll tell you the actual
So,
number after. You guess
well,
the closest.
okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you guys meta the number, and then they have to Darth has to have the best number, and then they have to have the least, etc. But overall, Fudge, I mean Claremont, you would know that the number was 17, and the Rock 8, 12.
Nice.
The rest of you, starting at the lowest, Bernie.
He said
What
be
do
right
I
back,
do?
so I'm not sure.
Yeah, tell me how many you think it was, but can't be right.
I'm just gonna roll d20.
Okay.
That's how you guessed, all right. Oh, you were actually really close on your guess, though.
That means the others are really close. Like they were on it. They described how it happened. They were in detail.
Well done. Well done. You were closest. It was 17 and 12 were eaten by the Rock. Well done, children. Well done. And as your prize, of course, you receive the most important thing in the fudge house. The food. Here you go, son. Have a nice chop of lamb.
Who you give that to?
Give it to Darth. He won.
Okay, I just want to make sure you were on the right zone.
And because it's my birthday, I use trump card and I take it.
Correction.
It's how it's
Darth
supposed
is like, here you go. The most
There you
similar
go.
day for Darth. He's like, Bernie does this shit to him every year. Like, this is like a fucking rehearse. Like, I love it.
It's a birthday tradition to try to steal food out of each other's
So
mouths.
why they're trying to take food when there's plenty here, and Brock's like eating a piece of
That's
meat.
not the point, Brock. The point is I win because it's my birthday.
I
That
can
classic-
understand.
Classic
I
little
try to
brother
food.
move.
Sure, I understand. There's plenty to go around.
It's a
Get
fudge
some.
house thing. You wouldn't get it.
I guess not.
That's awesome. You guys are great. So we'll stop it there.
Cool.
And we will see what you guys do next as you make your way up to Grand's Ascent.